What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a special Christmas episode of Hobby Goblin's Cave Reps here at Counterspell Games in Jacksonville, Florida. I've got Rob here with me. I've got me here with me. And we've got Luke producing. What's up, Luke?
Hi, Luke. Put your hand away.
He does have a mic, but all you get is giggles. Thank you guys for tuning in for this special stream. They said it couldn't happen. They said we couldn't cancel Christmas. They were right, but we were able to get the stream going anyway. Yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody. Great to see you all. This is going to be a fun match tonight.
It's going to be a match.
It's going to be a match. This is memes. We are full memes. 2 Gargantuan Squiggoth, you know.
And that's like half your list.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally half my list. Slap some Gretchen on there. There you go. There's the half of the list.
And I brought 4 chickens.
Like 2/3 of my list is represented by them and
two
what's
models.
inside of them. Yeah. So deployment was fun. But yeah, we're going to really dig in on this one. Matter of fact, let's have a look at those lists.
Oh, the old Box Street boys.
All right.
All right. Yeah, no, I came up with that last night, and it's honestly one of my best pieces of work, so we're going to move on. So I'm running the new Scintillating Legion detachment with Kairos Fateweaver for some CP shenanigans and some Vects and some indirects. It's going to be great. I got 2 Tzeentch Soul Grinders because they have really good lat cannons, and it's kind of weird that Tzeentch has that and no one else. I've got 2 Flux Masters.
You didn't tell me that when I was building Gargantuans.
It's fine. 2 Flux Masters to keep these pink units alive. We got 3 units of pink horrors, which is a bit much considering their points, but assuming they don't get nuked right away, the splits are going to be pretty fun. And then I've got 3 Lord of Changes, and all of them have an upgrade. I've got 1 that's the melee, I've got 1 that's farming me flux tokens, and I've got another one that does something.
Capacitors.
It's the flux capacitor. Yes, exactly what it is, to be honest with you.
You just feed it trash.
Which is your list.
It's me. Yeah. I am the trash. Guys, I'm playing the big hunt. He said he's bringing a bunch of chickens. I said, hey, I've got a detachment that's only good in this scenario. Let's try it out. And then I, shot myself in the foot by filling up the list with Gargantuan Squiggoths.
The biggest hunts.
This is the best model in the Orc range. I love it. Shamelessly happy to put it on the table. 2 Gargantuan Squiggoths. Both of them have a Beast Boss leading Beast Snagga boys inside of it. One's got Propa Achille on it to get that extra damage pip. That's going to be pretty nice if he gets those dev wounds in the charge. That would be fantastic. We've got a single pack of Beast Snagga boys with no leader. They're just in there because I had points to spend. We've got Gargantuan Squiggoth 2 packs of Beast Bosses, or 2 packs of Beast Boys. The Gargantuan Squiggoth 2 pack of Beast Boys, and a pack of Gretchen. I've got a pack of Gretchen on the backfield. I've got a big brick of Squig Hogs as well, of course, with a Glory Hog Beast Boss on Squigosaur. So, again, very few units to play this game with, but I've got Gargantuan Squiggoths, bro!
Yes, sir.
So, definitely going to be a good time. Caveat here, again, memes here, guys. Don't buy into the dream of the double Gargantuan Squiggoth and then think that it's going to do work for you in a tournament setting, because it will not.
But
spoiler alert.
But definitely buy into 4 chickens and 2 soul grinders as being all of your list.
That's a personality type right there, right? I built a list, you built a personality type. You're going to get profiled for this list, I'm sure of it.
Yeah, Colonel Sanders is going to come find me and try and take back his wares.
It's that scene from Family Guy, but he's going to bust in and start attacking. He's going to start attacking the fat dude, and I have nothing to do with this.
Luke's going to have to grab the rolling camera and follow us through the streets.
Hey man, whatever gets the clicks, I guess. Take one for the team.
I don't know how far we're going to make it there.
What is our mission tonight, Luke? All right, same one as last time. Why? Because it's a bonus stream. That means we did half of the work. Tipping point. Weird deployment situation here. We've got linchpins, so of course we want to hold our backfield objectives, and then fog of war, so no core stratagems in this first game round.
It's a shame that I don't want to use any of my core stratagems.
I mean, the only way I could have done it better would have been like to have a battle line mission on here, and then all of my battle line unit are going to die very, very quickly. So that would have been class. But yeah, we are set up and ready to rock and roll. So before we dig in, of course, just want to say thank you to all of you guys. Christmas night, I'm looking over here at chat. We've got quite a few people in here hanging out with us on Christmas night because you guys care about us more than your families. No, that's not what I meant.
No, you tell them. It's on, say it. Say it to the face.
Yeah. We absolutely appreciate you guys tuning in and hanging out with us, bringing in the holiday. I got all of my family stuff taken care of, and I couldn't go without that. But luckily, this is that extra layer on top that I get to enjoy this year with some of my closest friends. So glad to have you guys here with us as well. Big shout out, of course, to the Gob Squad. That's our membership community. That support has literally been helping us keep the lights on around here and is absolutely appreciated beyond belief. So thank you guys so much for that. We definitely hope you enjoy the deployment streams where we cut up a little bit, and of course the content planning meetings where we get to kind of have you guys help us pick what matchups we've got. So again, thank you guys very much. Happy holidays to everyone in chat. Make sure you do like the video if you like what we're doing. And I also want to say our comments have been kind of going off on our most recent videos. That's always fun to see, you know, seeing the corrections of the things that we made, or getting, I don't know if you saw the correction about Cactus Cooler. Did you see that on YouTube?
I did it. Someone wanted to fight me?
No. They mentioned that Cactus Cooler is orange and pineapple mixed. So Dan was right to say that his favorite.
No, I will die on that hill. Just because it's a mix doesn't mean if I say, what's your favorite orange drink, you say pineapple. It doesn't work.
It's funny though. It is.
That's why he didn't get any presents this year, because he's.
It was funny.
He's Dan.
Luke, go overhead for me here, real quick.
Yep. All right, quick run.
And then we just got to see. It looked like we had that camera freeze up. But yeah, guys, those comments, they're a lot of fun for us. We appreciate that. And even more so, those comments really help buff the algorithm. It really helps get other viewers to find us. So keep that up. We love that. Thank you guys so very much. Yep, looks like we should be back in business. Excellent. Sir?
Hit me with the face shots.
I think it is time for that first turn roll-off.
No one's going to. Okay. Yep, nope, we're good.
And do you want to go first? What's your pole position ideally here?
I don't know.
Me, I'm the same way. Like, I'm not sure where the strategy is on this side of the table yet. We're going to figure out hopefully by turn 3. So I don't know.
I think we're just going to. If I move up, I'm shooting that guy in and around the cheeks. So
that's why I definitely aimed his back end away from you. I know
for sure,
you.
Yeah. I have a type. I'm sorry.
Nurgle with a side of Slanesh. Let's go.
Yeah, you didn't try very hard, did you?
I didn't. I didn't know what I was trying for, right?
Yeah, you got confused. You were like,
All right, so Rob is going to kick us off. We've got a scout move on my side of the table to contend with. What kind of shooting do you have while I look at that?
Lots.
Shout out, of course, Big Bear 3D. You know, all the props on the back wall there. That's our guy, Big Bear. We get to paint those up in the studio. Just make sure you check him out. He's got terrain that you've seen all over the Northeast. You know, I guess all up the Eastern Seaboard, that away games terrain with the ATC events and everything. And actually, he just told me last night he's uploaded those files to be used on TTS. So if you want to get practice with Big Bear terrain on TTS, There's a way for you to do that. All right, shooting. I've got one lane I'm concerned with right here.
outside of that, it's going to be me having to jump inside that building. I'm only going to get 3 units to shoot if I commit to stepping that far up, but that's basically going to be putting you on your go right away.
Yeah, that is true. These gargantuan squiggets, they did come to party, and if I get to get into a hugging contest,
everybody wins.
They're good huggers. So yeah, let's just go ahead and do it. I'm not that worried about it. We're going to give you a couple shots. What are the ranges though on some of these shots that we're looking at?
All right, so the Lord of Change is 18 or less, but he moves 12.
Back here.
The tall chickens.
Tall
and then
chickens.
The one here with this guy, he's got a long range indirects for the most part. And then the Soul Grinders, 36 or 48. The 48 is their last cannon one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to just go ahead and slide these guys over. You are going to have a little peek at one up front.
Heck yeah, brother.
But what I'll probably do is we're going to obscure everything that's not a big body here. What's the damage profiles on those?
D3 on everything except the Soul Grinders last cannon, which is D6 plus 2.
Okay.
I think Kairos' damage might also be D3. Tzeentch does a lot of D3, which is very fickle and very fitting, and I absolutely loathe it.
Okay, we're going to slide back a little bit there. and we're going to renegotiate. I'm going to put my 3 wound bodies up front with just enough to maybe get you to clip a couple shots. I can't get on the objective anyway, so I don't need to fully extend for it. That'll be easy enough to step over and grab it when it's my movement phase.
Okay. So
I have scouted, sir, and there's a bunch of stuff this way.
you have scouted and found yourself wanting.
Wanting cheesecake.
I would front door a cheesecake right now. Front door.
I was going to say, I don't know what that means, but I'll co-sign. I'm here for it.
Sorry. I'm not sorry. Welcome to Christmas. All right, so those are my 3 flux tokens. They're going to be up here. We'll keep track of that. Every time I use one, you get one. I'm basically going to hand you it,
Nice.
Mary Chrysler. And then when you use it, you're going to give it back to me.
Should I go get the hand sanitizer?
No.
Oh.
No. You're the one
Just
storing
raw
it up.
dogging the flux tokens. Let's go.
Okay. Turn 1, secondaries. I've got no prisoners and containment, which containment's the ones on the side of the field, right?
Hold on. Before we...
Ah!
I want to do fixed, right?
Yeah, you
Like
said.
we talked about, well, let's go through our fixed options, and let me go ahead and nail those down, because we've got Assassinate and Bring It Down as viable options, but also I've only got a few things that can kill those things, and like you've got the ability to hide. So
Yeah.
I might not want to invest in both of those. I might want to mix it up with...
Assassinate's definitely better.
Yeah.
Because I've got 2 smaller characters and then all the chickens.
So I think let's go Assassinate then. You know, that make you a little bit more scary for peeking those guys out. And then let's go, I've got Engage in all fronts is one, and then Behind enemy lines is another, right?
It's a good thing you have a ton of assets. Oh, wait.
I know. I know. I mean, now, to be fair, you don't have a ton of assets either.
I got chickens, dude.
All right, you know what? Let's just do the Bring It Down and the Assassinate. I mean, these guys will get me points if I kill them on Bring It Down. They won't on Assassinate, right?
I think they're 4 points. Everything's 4 points.
And you've basically got 3 units before the split, of course, of stuff that I've got to kill that don't get me any points. Any other kills after that would net me some points. We'll go with that then. Okay. All right, guys, we're doing fixed.
Cool. I'm glad that you did what I brought
Bring
up
it down.
for you. It's crazy.
Yeah. Again, had I thought about this in the context of building a fixed list, that was one of the things we talked about.
I built you a fixed list by giving you fixed options.
You know, I might have done a few packs of Storm Boys in here to like get like the Engage and have like the reserves play for that.
To get engaged. Yeah, for sure.
All right.
All right, cool. Yeah, good talk. If I had a thing. All right. So we're going to containment, no prisoners. No prisoners is probably a wash, so that'll be an extra CP, because we're both at 1. And then I have every ability to score containment, because I can just step up and we'll be fine. All right, so let's go ahead and start schmoovin'. If you want to walk me through any entertaining factoids you have.
Yeah, I see Luke's got that poll going. I'm curious who all we've got in here with us.
Yeah, Luke, tell me. Tell me who's in here. Tell me who likes us more than their families. Wait. Stop, type faster. Stop using your fingertips.
I'm sorry, I'm a slow typer. All right,
That's true.
so first in chat tonight, I got to scroll all the way back up. And then our poll's in the way. Looks like it's, I want to say,
It's probably Chris Cowboy.
well, that is awesome. The poll is in the way. But Nurgle Matt was second in chat.
What's going on, Nurgle Matt?
Hello, Nurgle Matthew.
We got Loyal Heretics Wargaming,
What's up, Loyal Heretics?
Taco Joe,
Taco Joe in the pre-stream too?
Julian Pagan. I don't know who that guy is.
He's a weirdo.
He was here at one point.
He's a lovable weirdo. No, shout out to Julian. We've got some really cool campaign stuff we're brewing up for here at Counterspell to open up like some more narrative and friendly sort of stuff in addition to, of course, our competitive RTTs. So what's up, Julian? Merry Christmas, my brother.
Merry Christmas, Julian.
And I'm just going to be sorry if I mispronounce anything because it's going to happen. Was it Jason Seahack?
Yeah. Well, what's up, Jason? How are you, brother? Merry Christmas to you. Best wishes on a speedy recovery as well. It's a little under the weather at the moment. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Great to see everybody. If you're watching and haven't shouted out in chat, make sure you say hello so we know that you're here.
Yeah, let me say hi to you and then ask you why you're here.
Well, hello, person.
Hello.
What are you doing here?
What ho? A foe? Cheerio. Pip pip. You are in that building, so I can try and tag you with that guy. That's about it. So I'm really just going to smack you with a las cannon and see if it sticks. And then do some chickens. Baka. And do some chickens.
Do keep in mind, as you're making your movements, part of my detachment does say that I can pick one of your monster units, monster vehicle or character units at the start of my phase and get benefits from my couple of Beast Snack data sheets.
Yeah, 2 of them?
Well, there's a few. 4. There's 4.
But 2
4
different ones. Beast
Yes.
Boss and Beast
Yeah,
Boys.
well, 3, 4 actually, because
4?
you've got.
Oh, yeah, Squid Hogs. Yeah, fair.
they're mucking up the game here, but
Ah,
yeah,
the old Macarino.
not a whole lot. But there are some juicy little tactics that I might be able to bring to play.
I'm just going to advance these guys just so I can get them kind of center boarded a little bit.
Got
here.
it.
4. Yeah, and then that'll
Dude, who is excited for that Fulgrim model and, of course, the upcoming Emperor's Children?
I am foaming at the mouth
Dude, I'm here with you.
to get some Emperor's Children up in the studio that are like updated and the Fulgrim model. I really hope they don't botch his rule set, considering how they kind of talked about him in the article, which was always kind of in flux. He's, his form is never standard. He's kind of the more ostentatious of his brothers, which is true, right? The dude has a demon sword and likes to look at himself in the mirror.
Yeah, don't we all? Don't we all?
Who's we?
I don't know. I was just
Okay.
doing that old fit-in thing. I'm going to work. Oh, no.
What? That counts
Magnets.
as a dice. Put it on the tally.
Magnets.
Magnus. Brother. Okay. So as far as containment goes, I've got this unit of pinks doing it because they're outside of the deployment zone because the 20 inches, there wasn't a whole lot of room for the birds to get out without also getting punked in the face. And then that bird over yonder is doing it because he's
Yonder bird.
yonder. So you're going to have to come over there and handle him.
Okay.
I think this is the one that ends in the bottom of my phase, right? Completes immediately. Yeah, so this will be done. So I'm going to get my 6 VP, which is very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice. I like. Your shirt is black, not. And then I got a Soul Grinder, which is pretty cool. So the only thing I've got, Kairos is indirect, and then this Soul Grinder is gonna try and punk that.
Okay.
That giant piggy.
I did get him on the terrain there because I did want to nestle onto your face on the objective marker, so that was worth it.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna do very much damage
Well worth it.
unless I kill you. That'd be great. We got like what, 20, 22 wounds?
30.
30.
I think.
Who the hell made that damage?
Who in the hell? Yeah.
What
he's a-
incarnation?
He is a chunky boy.
Same, but also I don't got. I mean maybe. But
Yes, 30 wounds, 3 up save, toughness 13.
goodness gracious, I might actually have to use a stratagem. Hold the phone. Good thing one of my melee weapons is 16 strength. All right, so I've got Warp Gaze, and then I've got Pyrogenesis. That's 2 CP. I can't use it. Cool. So we're just going to go ahead and shoot that dude at your Soul Grinder and see what sticks. Or
My
my
Soul
Soul
Grinder.
Grinder. That's your Soul Grinder, and I'm going
Merry
to shoot.
Christmas, guys. Let me redeploy him.
Don't touch me.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I'll take both of these, though.
Okay.
Now would leave him over there.
It's
let him
probably
play.
still a fair trade. All right, so the Warp Gaze is going to be D3 shots.
Keep getting these bad deals, man. I need someone to negotiate on my behalf.
Ooh, 3 shots. You're in danger.
I'm in danger.
Hitting on 3s. Okay, we take those.
And this is for your
Las Cannon.
last cannons.
So on 5s, because you're...
Chunky.
Oh, got one.
He gets
All
one.
right, so 1,
AP bunch.
-2, and you're going to have cover.
All right, -1, so that'll put me
Does
on a
Titanic
4.
get cover?
I don't see why not.
Oh, that doesn't matter.
That doesn't.
Yeah, it is.
No, that does not, for
It's
sure.
D6 plus 2.
Okay.
Yep.
Ooh,
No, go ahead and
5
take the 5.
damage.
We'll take the 5.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Because I would love to flux.
Thank you, sir.
I would love to flux with that.
No
but,
others.
well, I got some more. Harvester Cannon, 3 shots. This is also going to be hitting on 3s, winning on 5s, but 3 shots here. Oh my goodness, I need that again. And I'm going to get none of these probably. Oh, we're there. So 2, -1, 3 damage.
So Down to dash. Let's go 3s. I'll save them both.
Okay, calm down.
I will not. I'll do no such thing.
So. All right, Kairos, Fate Weaver. We'll do the indirect because I can't actually see you.
Okay.
And as far as 24 inches goes, is there anybody I can soft? Ooh. Yeah, we struggle when we get that big, you know what I mean?
Comes with age, my friend. I don't. Tape measure's seen some days.
Is there anybody behind that building that's relevant?
You've got Gretchen.
We're just
That's
going to
objective.
keep plinking at him.
Okay. So indirect, so you're looking at 4s likely?
Yeah, it is 4s. D6 plus 3 shots. I'm not going to bother doing the high one because it's dumb.
Yeah, I like it.
So it's 6 shots total.
6 shots.
On 4s. Not bad. I actually would have only dropped 1. And then this is on 5s, because strike 9. 1. AP 2.
Down to 1. Looking for 4s. There it is.
And then you can get bent.
Actually not. It's resin and very heavy.
It is.
I would challenge someone to bend it, but it would break, and then I would be sad.
Yeah, you've got pieces of those floating literally everywhere.
Well, you see, we carry like our tail goes in the tank with
It's retractable.
He's got his tooth up here as well. We could make his tooth lead the way.
Yeah, you just chuck it, and that's
Tail
how
in
far
the
you can
sidecar,
advance.
right? It's like a transformer in that, right? It's a kit bash.
Yeah, it's open topped, but with his own tail.
Right.
Right.
What is the transport? How many tails can it transport? That's the question.
How many furries fit in one giant Skogith? Dan, you know the answer.
None of them. None
Actually,
of them.
Eric probably knows.
He probably does
Eric-
legitimately now.
Yeah,
Right.
he's in the know.
He's like, well, actually.
Ooh. So yeah, that's it for me. I'm gonna toss no prisoners, so I can go to 3 CP in your turn.
Okay.
But I'm gonna get 6 in containment.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
5 wounds down at the top of the turn. That's it. I can't win this
25
one.
to go.
I'm out of here. Good game.
Yeah, I'm sick. Oh, he still got it. He still got it. Roll it.
Again, the negotiation is bad. Let's get ourselves started. Let's draw some secondaries.
Oh wait,
No, I'm kidding, of course. I'm
not kidding.
I'm finally playing a game that I like, which doesn't involve cards. So, pretty straightforward. We're going to be able to pick somebody, and then Beast Snaggers are going to get benefits against those guys. Unfortunately, like we talked about, I don't think there's really any value that I'll get off of it here. I don't have a big push. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and secure that side with some Squig Hogs over there. What I might do, so we're becoming 8 out of here with a normal. That would be like a 6-inch charge to go body some pinks with some Beast Snaggers. And just kind of muck you up right there for a moment, but that would take a lot of points away from me by getting rid of those Beast Snaggers. Pinks shoot
A little bit.
a little bit.
They're not flamers, but they do shoot a little bit.
So it doesn't have a Beast Boss with it. It's just the squad.
And that is a -1 to hit squad.
So hitting on 4s. So it's probably not the best. It's probably best that I go ahead and set up my better shots for a go turn that allows me multiple points of activation. So let's just jump ourselves into the movement phase. We're going to go ahead and pick Chaos because he's got the most paint on him.
That's true.
And that's the rule, right? Your painted model hits
The pretty
table,
model
it's
gets
the first one to
off,
die.
yeah.
So
Or your new model.
He is my target. And then we are just going to slide right on over.
Now we got it.
Movement of 10, and we don't need to
Pivot!
We don't need to pivot.
Oh, pivotless.
So we're just gonna
Oh. Yeah, slide that goat.
the gargantuan drift right here.
That's Fast and the Furious 15.
It's not terribly fast for the size of it, moving 10. We could advance it, but there's not really any point to do
Knights
that,
move 10.
right?
Like the Custoris Knights, I think, move 10. So, I mean, that's fair.
We are going to advance the Squig Hog boys here. Just because I want to get them
You want to put
securely
a dice on the
nestled behind
table?
there.
That bump, there we go.
Oh man, I have
4
to keep
inches.
track of dice too.
Yeah, sir.
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
With me playing, you may
Yeah.
as well keep that handy.
Yeah, I've gotten better. My early days, I was chucking them left and right. These
So my
days,
furthest dude is going to get to here on a 14.
okay.
So we're just going to bring him in behind.
Oh. Nami. Do you have a...
Is this a melee homie?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, no, sorry.
No?
This one's the melee homie.
That one? Move a 14, you said?
12?
12?
12? I do
Which
not
is
have advance in charge.
Still a pretty easy charge, so we're just going to line them up right back here.
I do have a way to breach walls.
Okay.
You do not, I believe.
I don't.
Correct.
No. No, so I'll have to,
Gotta do it the old
go
hard
around,
way.
yep.
The old hard boys. Grimgol.
And then I have the one wandering guy, so we're not going to be able to hide him. There's going to be a lane for you no matter how we slice it.
You got one boy hidden behind the wall there.
He's my secret boy.
Yeah, no, he's a secret.
I mean, anyone else think this is for 4 units a long time to move?
It is actually surprisingly...
You shut your mouth, Luke. I will take my time. Also, I'm done.
You got one more. Yeah, this is Jacob moving, so
I do have
4
one
units
more.
is still...
8. And it's going to be really hard to get him out of here from that point. So I'm wondering if we don't just... I do need to do this for chat. 4 better. Okay, Gretchen.
Wow.
Good talk. Good talk, sir.
Good talkie. Guten Tag.
So let's give this guy an advance. I don't see a reason not to. We're not going to be shooting anything. 6, 14 inches means that his butt,
Ooh.
right, would be stopping right about here. So we can drop him on that center objective without changing his alignment.
Yeah, we're just going to jump over that wall. All big booty-like.
He goes that way. He should have been able to.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, whatever you want.
I believe in it. I believe in you.
You're the chosen hog.
Okay, I think that's my turn. Yeah.
Shoot.
Shoot what?
Shoot her.
I don't think I've got any shots that are worth taking. There's a cannon on here on the Gargantuan Squiggoth.
Oh, wow. All of a sudden you have shots worth taking.
But I don't think it's a shot worth taking.
Why?
Okay, yep. It does maintain its transport capacity with the regular cannon. I can choose a frag, or I can choose shell. This guy would have shots, but I don't really have anything that I can see that's within range. 36 inches.
You can shoot.
I think you're out. Oh, you're just in. We'll send one over to you there. This guy can't shoot because he can't advance. This is going to hit on a 5. Perfect. I'm glad we took the time for that. Over to you, Rob. So, bottom of my turn. No scores are necessary because, scores are for losers.
You're just building up. Yeah, you got a lot of build up. Yeah,
That's exactly what it is.
build up yonder.
Over to you, sir.
All right. Well, welcome to turn 2. It sucks. So I'm going to go up to 4 CP. I need something other than a D3 now. Thank
Yes, I'm at 3.
you. Ooh, what is on my foot? That's a magnet.
Oh, floor magnet.
Floor
Right
magnet. Secure no man's land, which is questionable. What's the OC on one of these big ones?
12.
12. Mm-hmm. Who wrote this data sheet?
Shut up. I do believe that when it brackets, so it loses OC.
I hope so, because that's a lot of OC. Down to 0.
Yes, it goes down to 6 OC after it brackets.
That is insane.
And it brackets on 4 or less ones. I'm kidding.
4?
That's probably way more than that.
7, maybe.
Yeah.
7.
10 or less.
10 or less. Oh, so you get punished. Okay, so I got secure no man's land and extend battle lines. So extend battle lines is a given. So
Yep.
we're pretty set on that. As far as primary goes, I'm going to get 3 and 5, so 8. And secure no man's land, I'm guaranteed at least 2. We'll see how this works out. I've got some strats I can use now. I'm gonna get in there and start slapping and see what sticks. You know. I really do want to see what these guys do in melee.
I do too.
Because it might be the only time I get to use them in melee on my initiative. So it's
Well, this is a good game to try things out.
yeah,
For sure.
because I can only get punished so many times. Okay, cool. I'm going to start moving stuff around.
Log that
Get
down
chatty.
as my fastest turn in the history.
Now, I'm pretty sure you've quit on a couple
40K.
turns, but
In the history of 40K, was that a 5-minute turn? This is what it must feel like to play knights.
Yeah, but like the models aren't nearly as cool.
And they,
Yeah, like Chaos Knights are trash, and people that play them are probably smell bad.
dude, it is actually a lot of fun to paint that Chaos Knight. I mean, as much as I feel the way I feel about Knights in the meta, from a hobby perspective, from an art perspective, Chaos Knights are pretty rad, dude.
They're very pretty, but they're players, ugh. Especially the bald ones. All right, I rolled a 4 in advance for the pinks over here.
The Baldwins that do streams in goblin jerseys.
Yeah, trash. All right, so we're gonna just go ahead and just gonna bubble wrap this chicken a little bit,
Got it?
little bit, cock,
Bagar.
little bit, cock. Little chicken bagag, you know what I mean? All right. Cool. So we got some coherency here. Grinders move 8. So that would put his center mass right there. So let's go with the spike, or his knees. We'll go there. So this one, he's gonna go there.
Fight me.
That's the plan. This magnet's killing me. That goes there now. You live there.
Here, let me put it in a place I'm not going to lose it.
Consider it lost. You've got a lot of bodies. I got a lot of OC though, so we'll see how this goes. What's the chat up to right now? It looks like we're actually popping off pretty good for Christmas. For a big old Chrysler.
I have to admit, that is more viewers than I expected to see on this fine Christmas evening.
I mean, I'm happy with it. It's nice to see the homies.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's absolutely great. You know, to be frank,
Who's Frank?
well, let me introduce myself.
Around.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm Frank.
Hi, I'm Carl. That's a Nickelodeon reference for the old hats. I think. Oh, convertible chicken. Get converted.
Yes, bring me your possible chickens.
They are quite possible. These rocks are impossible. Get out of my life.
It's funny, there's Tzeentch rocks.
Fickle. Fickle rocks. You know what they say about fickle rocks, right?
We're going to learn today. I'm sure.
Yes.
Iron Soul's over here saying it's time to Waaagh.
Yeah, well, being a command phase thing now, yeah, depending on how this shakes, I mean, I'm pretty sure the writing is on the wall. We're going to have to Waaagh next turn to get some value out.
Yeah, you don't have a choice. You are Waaghing.
The big thing is, if he is able to drop the Gargantuan Squiggoth in the middle, he's going to spill a pack of Gretchen and then a Beast Boss.
I'm going
right?
to pop him in shooting. So.
Yeah. So if the Gargantuan Squiggoth goes down, that could be very bad for what's going on inside of there. However, if it survives and I get to bring those to bear on a Waaagh turn, might do all right.
Yeah, we love bears. Okay, so that's that. Because we're not having reserves or anything like that because we don't play that game. Mm-hmm. When you have.
There's a very
3,
unconventional
7,
night of 40k with both of these lists.
That was great. It's great.
We told Julian to bring in memes. He's like, I put a unit of Terminators in there.
Yeah,
That's
I have
a meme
18
right there.
Terminators. What do you mean?
That's a meme, right? We told Steve to bring in a meme list. He's like, all right, competitive.
Yeah, here's
competitive
my
Mad Max
Castellan
build.
mods with my plasma breachers. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Between those two and John, I mean, it's just.
We just got to be the example setters for what it means to meme.
Cool. So I think I've got a couple CP that I can spend here to be pretty fun.
All right.
Yeah, so there's really only one I'm going to use now, which is I'm going to spend 2 CP, which is a lot. It's one of the few detachments that actually has a 2 CP strat. I don't know how I feel about that, because everyone else got 1 CP strats that are really good. And they're like, hey, this is
For the most part.
This is a phenomenal strat.
Yeah.
2 CP.
Warhorde is the only presence of 2 CP in
Was
the
the Fight on Death one? Or the, Yeah. I mean, that's still really good, but then other people get Fight
right.
on Death for free, or 1 CP, or it's a strat.
Right.
Or enhancement.
And for them, though, it's like a 4 or better, though. Right? So, like, to get a flat,
it's just
I
guaranteed.
die, I fight.
Okay,
that's worth 2
that's
CP.
right, yeah.
That's worth it.
Yeah, on Gretchen.
On Gretchen.
Okay, so yeah, we're going to use Pyrogenesis. So in the shooting phase, I select one Tzeentch unit, and we are going to go with the Soul Grinder.
Okay.
And the reason is because I'm going to add 2 to the strength characteristic of the weapons it's equipped with.
Fair.
Or I can spend 1 flux token and add 3 as well as an additional AP.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do...
And is this shooting and melee, all weapons?
Yes.
Wow.
Granted, you still have to spend it again in the fight phase if you wanted
Got
to.
you. I see.
But I'm going to spend 1 flux token.
Thank you.
Merry
Thank you
Chrysler.
very much.
Yeah, Christmas stream, we're good. We're doing it right. So now I have 3 strength and an extra AP, which is phenomenal because that means I'm going to be winning you on 3s for all my guns now.
Very nice.
And then just the extra AP will help cut through the,
Sure.
the average rolls here.
Sure.
Cool. So let's go over to my data sheet that I totally didn't close. Love it here. All right, so we do have the D3 shots out of the warp gaze, which
All
is
right.
the last cannon.
Let's see the 3.
Hey,
You won't?
it's 1.
I was rooting for you, Rob.
Boo.
And that means you
Can
let me
I
down
use-
again.
Can I use a flux token for that? I think I can use a flux token for that. Any hit, wound, saving roll? No. Or hazardous test, but I can't use it for a number of shots.
Gotcha.
Dang it. I could use a CP for that, though.
You could.
But I'm not, because I want to spend 2 CP to punch you really good.
You've got your whole army to shoot one.
Yeah,
man.
but I really want to do it really good. All right, so the one shot here hitting on a 3. Oh, goodness.
There we
Oh,
go.
goodness.
There we go.
This is a
I'm going to spend my flex token to make you re-roll that. God, see, that's how re-rolls should work, right there.
For Tzeentch, that would make a lot of
That's
sense.
how re-rolls should work.
But you can re-roll your save if you have to for free.
Okay, we'll see.
So this will be winning you on a 3 because of my strength a lot. All right, so that is going to be AP 3, I believe. AP 3.
With no cover, that puts me on a 6. I'll take it.
You're just gonna take D6 plus 2 just like that?
What am I going to use a re-roll on a 6?
Maybe, I don't know.
Look, I can roll
It's
ones
free.
into 1. I don't think I can roll 1s into 6s.
All right, so 6 damage.
6 damage.
Okay. We got the Harvester Cannon, 3 shots here on 3s. 1 miss. This is now strength 13, so on 4s because of your shenanigans. 1, I guess it didn't really
Okay.
matter. 1 minus 2, flat 3 damage.
Minus 2, so we're on 5s. I'll save that one. You know what?
Shut up.
I'm going to use your flux token to use that save on the first shot.
No, you're going to re-roll that one right now. That's be great.
Okay, so save that one.
Cool. So that one's done. We've got this one doing the same thing now, but he doesn't have the
All
plus
the
3
extra
strength.
sauce, right?
So the D3,
And I'll get cover.
and you'll get cover. D3 on the shots is 1. This is for the
Now you
warp
should
gaze.
spend a CP to reroll that one, right?
No. I actually do get benefits for spending warp tokens overall, because if I start my turn and you have any tokens left,
Right.
I'm getting 2 back,
Yeah.
which is a good way to farm them back to me. 1 for the detachment, 1 for the upgrade that I
And then I can use them at any point during my turn.
either. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
perfect.
It's basically a reroll for you.
Perfect,
barring
yeah.
some of the other restrictions. So for a hit roll, I'm actually going to go ahead and spend a flux token here.
Okay, reroll that, reroll that.
Because I would like this D6 plus 2 to go through. So it does hit,
Perfect.
and on 5. It does wound, minus 2.
Ooh. Minus 2,
So-
minus 1, so we're at 4s here.
Dang it!
Don't worry, you're going to kill it in the shooting phase, Rob.
I could if you would stop saving.
I know.
This one, do you roll saves?
I hate it for me, man. I hate
that one
it. I
doesn't-
came to die. You know what I mean? Like,
All right, so this Lord of Change with the stabby sword. We're going to go ahead and do the Bolt of Change focused fire. And we will do so this is the hazardous one. So we'll do lethal hits. So number of shots is going to be 9,
9.
right? Yes, 9 attacks. This, I'm using the new recruit, so it looks a little bit weird. I'm not used to the format. It's like the old school battle scribe.
It's awful nice that new recruit can get all the data sheets in there.
That is
in the detachment
significant. Like,
source
that
in
is
there,
super
yeah.
important to me. Cool. So hitting on 2s here, looking for 6s for lethals. So I do get 2 lethals, which is nice.
Very nice.
And then this will be on 5s. Yeah, because even with the +1 strength, yeah, because even the Will of Changes would buff, but they're too far apart, so it would still be on 5s no matter what. All right, so you've got 3 at -2. And
minus
inside of this
2?
one, so I can see your whole booty, because line of sight off
Yeah,
the
I think
wings
so.
and stuff
Yeah,
like that. So
100%. You said -2?
-2. So it's
All
fine.
right, 5s. I'll take
Who
one.
loaded these dice?
I will take one.
D3. You take 3.
Hey, these are the same dice that were not great the other night. I did not switch them up. Take 3, is it?
You take 3. So my hazardous test, I pass. Very nice. Okay, so
All right, there's a 16 on here somewhere.
now yonder chicken,
Yonder chicken.
and I've got basically these 2 chickens are gonna have the same profile. But these ones all have the extra shooting.
Okay.
So if, we're gonna maintain the lethal hits on this one, just because it makes the most sense considering I'm winning it on 5.
Sure.
So hitting on 2s, this will be that one over yonder.
No whammies.
1 whammy.
Single whammy.
And then 5s. So 3 whammies at the -2.
Here. These dice just failed.
1 more.
I'm gonna.
I mean, yeah. See?
Took one more.
D3. 2.
2 more.
His hazardous test passes, and then his rod of sorcery, he's going to give you the rod on 2s here. This one does not get the extra benefits. All right, and then on 5s, goes strength 9 with his own aura. 1, -1, D3 damage.
-1, and this is coming from a chicken that I do get cover
Yeah,
from.
I don't
So
see
just on a 3.
Okay. All right, and then we're just basically going to rinse and repeat to the next one, this one right here. So 6 shots. We'll start with the rod of sorcery again on 2s, and then on 5s. Ooh, my Atlanta 4, which is effectively your armor save now.
Armor save of 4. 4 of them. I'm going to give you all the bad dice. Are you ready? Look, I'm trying.
You're doing a really good job.
I'm
of pissing
really-
me off.
I'm really.
I give you presents, and you just roll.
Here.
But no,
Okay, see?
no, I want you to have that so I can get benefits
I
from
know.
me.
That's why I wanted to get rid of it at the same time.
It goes back to me, regardless.
I see.
Yeah.
So they don't ever leave the table. It's
no,
just
they
a
just pass
constant.
back and forth,
That's
and
cool.
I can just generate more and more and more and more.
That's a cool mechanic.
And if you roll 5,
But if I leave them over here, then you're actually bringing more flux tokens
Into the game. Yes.
I see.
yes, it's very spicy.
Uh-huh.
So I owe you 2 because you're a duty head. So take 6.
You owe 2 what? That was only one of them got through.
No, you failed 1, and then you rerolled. Oh, you rerolled the other.
Yeah, I'm not going to re-roll
All right, then you take
success,
3.
dummy.
They were both 5.
I'll
so it's
take
fine.
3.
I thought you were being dumb.
I mean, typically, but yeah, like not
That was a
purposely.
very you move though. I'm gonna reroll a save because I'm
Yeah.
or
yeah.
reroll
I-
like success.
You're right. But then
'Cause I've
it's
seen you
also-
do it.
It's also me to be like, no.
You're like, I really want this unit to die. I'm taking my armor save.
I mean, there is a part of 40k that is nice when you can like make something die that
That
it's
does not want-
counterintuitive to how you play the game normally, right?
All right, this is the Boltons of Changes. This is the lethal hits one. So dude's looking for lethals.
2 whammies.
Wham bam! Here comes Pamela. Just 2.
Pamela.
-2 with
Cover. So force.
Yeah, I mean that's average. We take that.
How much damage?
It's D3 each.
Okay, I'll still take it. You have your flux tokens back. 1 gets through.
I can still just keep using them and passing them back. So we're just gonna.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of passing back.
Yeah,
and forth.
I'm fine with it.
So just the 1 that went through.
Yep.
So D3 for 3.
For 3. That
We
will
are
bracket
banking these
me.
D3s pretty hard.
That will bracket me.
I think I have a hazardous test for you. I pass. Yeah, we're actually doing pretty good on the D3s. Normally, I don't roll 3s. That's a pretty big swing for me. Makes me feel better. All right, so we got Kairos. He's the last of my shooting, and I really wanted to give you the Wham Bam before this, but I might have to do this the hard way.
Oh, this is the Gretchen one. That's why there's a runt herder in there. All right. Whoops.
Okay.
Yeah, I just realized there was nothing to signify what was in the other, so I grabbed the models.
So we're going to go ahead and do the Infernal Gateway here out of Kairos on the focus fire. So
Okay.
I'm going to take the hazardous test. This will be D3 plus 6 instead of D6 plus 3.
Nice.
Because I need to guarantee the shots because I'm winning you on 5s.
Right.
Even with the boosted, because there's plus 2 strength here from the 2 chickens. It doesn't matter because it's still strength 9.
Right.
And you're T8 million for no reason.
I mean, for good reason.
So D3
He's a
extra.
dinosaur.
So 7 hit shuttle. He is a dinosaur. White Scars target if you would if they actually still played the game.
Yeah. If white scars were still a thing.
On 2s, no benefits here. And then on
No, that wasn't lethals?
no,
Okay.
he doesn't do that. Only the bolt of change out of the big chickens. On 5s. Hiya! Ooh.
Very
Then it
nice.
is 3 at -3.
3 at -3
Yeah,
down to 2.
Yep, so
So
5.
5s. I'll save one of them. 2, yeah, one of them. 2 get through.
I could ace you. That'd be nice.
Can you?
Yes, I can.
The dice will tell. The dice will tell the tale.
3, 6, 7. That's what you needed.
It's almost as if
So
it's
I'm actually
exactly
gonna,
what you
so
needed.
before I do this, I'm going to re-roll this to force you to have a flux token in your
Okay.
bag. To try and re-roll this, because no matter what, I still kill you.
Right.
So that's 8. So you still
Okay.
blow up.
Respectable.
Yeah.
What other shooting do you still have?
That was it. I
It
needed
took
that to
the
pop off.
entire army to bring the gargantuan squig it down. I'm okay with that. I feel okay with that. Let's go ahead and give that a roll. We do not explode.
Shame.
Which is such a good
No.
explosion, dude.
That would,
such a good
that would
explosion.
hurt all of our feelings. That's a lot.
Yeah, I think it would have just been you. It would have been 2d6 damage.
You don't have Crane though, right? That's a Warhorde?
That's Warhorde.
God,
And
that
it's-
would be sick.
And it's not a vehicle. Yeah, so...
That would be great.
come on, GW, let's merge the monsters and vehicle profiles. Let's give them tank shock.
Look, they have vehicle
Let's give them tank shock.
convertible Jeep tops like they should be.
Okay, so I've got 2 units over there that are going to need to get out. You don't have any more shooting, but you do have charges.
I have such good choices.
So I think what we're going to do... Well, your pinks haven't shot, correct?
That unit advanced to get in front of the chicken,
Okay.
and I've got like 3 guys that could shoot here technically.
Gotcha. So not
And
really
their
a big...
shooting is piddling at best.
And then these guys are blocked by this piece.
Correct, because
if I
that is
go
a separate
here.
piece. That's for the
All right, so let's just drop a random pack of beast snaggers out in front to kind of screen the front of this guy here. I got pretty fortunate. You should have actually brought him down probably a chicken ago, but those dice rolls really helped me out.
Yeah, your dice rolls. I was rolling pretty good, all things considered. You just rolled like a doo-doo head.
It's true. No, it's true. It's my tactic all along.
Tactic.
That was my tactic all along.
Natalie's over here, the squigoth.
Memories.
Yeah, man, we had a great game. That was a lot of fun.
I mean,
And then
she should be here to watch the Box Street Boys, but yeah, we can talk about this giant lobster that's got smacked.
my other homie here.
I mean, the poll's pretty close.
But it is, sorry. They like the squigos way better than
Why?
the chickens.
You just lost one in turn 2. Why do they care?
It's because they want me to get floor dice at the end of the game.
I'm still offended, but I like their tactic.
And we also got landmines starting to form.
Nice.
Oh, now you want to tell us
Very
that there's
nice.
landmines.
I saw a big green chunk of text over there. Obviously, I couldn't read it. What was that, Luke?
Yeah, Luke, tell me the
I
thing.
gifted a few.
Memberships there.
Oh, hey, let's get a shout out to
Yeah,
Luke
make sure-
Sheffield.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
dropping
I'm not.
However many dice that is. How many memberships is that? Like 5?
I mean, do you want those dice?
I want you to shout yourself out, Mr.
Come on,
Man.
Bertha.
Just because you're here doesn't mean you're nobody. It's because you're here, you're nobody.
All right, sir. Well, it does look like you've got yourself set up for some decent little charges.
Oh yeah, mainly because I need to try and get that objective anyway.
right.
Because I have secure no man's land.
He's touching that point.
Wow, adjusting the model after the fact.
Yeah.
John.
Big old dino in the way.
Oh no, fair. Who put that there? So that being said, you did kind of. I got 3 pinks I can shoot there, so I'm gonna take those 3 pinks. Just pick up maybe 1 body.
Sure.
Just because everybody that doesn't survive helps.
Yep.
So I got the 3 pinks and then the character that's in that unit. So 3 sets of coruscating flames. Pink flames, where are we at there? All right, 2 shots each.
It's impressive the amount of shots that guy was able to sink down, though, man. I'm proud of him.
Yes, also, that was really good rolling on me. So
Good.
I was hitting on 4s.
I love to hear that.
So strength 6 because of the auras don't stack, if I remember correctly. So it should be just +1, so it'll be strength 5. So on 4s. So you got 3 minus 1 into the boys.
3 minus 1. We'll take it on covers just to keep our 5s. Or not.
Nice.
So that would be, well, from here?
Yeah.
I guess I don't have enough in cover to do
I mean,
that
technically,
anyway.
you would like those 2 guys. That's one of those is your knob, though.
Yeah.
All right, and then my Fluxmaster, what's his gun looking like here? We got the...
Oh, hey.
Whoa, drop model. Dropping models. All right, we're going to do the Arcane Fireball.
Before you do that,
What?
I got to see if anybody died getting out of that gargantuan squiggoth.
Yeah, convenient that you're... It's fine, go ahead.
5, 10, 15, 20.
1.
1.
I mean,
Not too
10.
bad. Not too bad.
That could have been way worse.
And these are mortal wounds.
Yes. And you can divvy them however you want. So if you want.
I will eat all 3 of them. So let's do a wound on a knob. I need to pick where they're going before I roll my feel no pains, right? No? Okay. One on a knob, one on a knob.
That was kind of iffy, but.
And then we'll pull this guy. I think
So
I likely
technically,
could have
that guy would have
needed
already
to.
been wounded when you were drawing wounds just now from the pinks. So that knob would be dead. So you can put one of your other dudes back.
I didn't pull a knob.
No, but you wounded him just now on the disembark.
Right.
He took a wound from the shooting.
Well, we're going to just rearrange it to where the last wound that it was taken from the shooting
Yeah.
hits that knob.
Yeah.
I think that checks out.
All right, and then the Flux Master his shots here. We got 3 shots. We're not doing the focus switch fire because I don't want to.
No, I see what you're saying. Actually, there would have been a sequencing issue. So rather than wounding the knob, we're just going to take the extra body.
Okay. So Arcane Fireball here on 3s. Oh, you want to get that?
No, I don't.
Look at that.
I'm going to save those.
That
6s.
graveyard of dice out of my way. All right. On. Not that. Let me tell you. Shoot dang. All right. That's the shooting. Yeah, we kind of loosened it up a little bit here, which is fine. All right, so Soul Grinder's going to charge into the Snaggers that
got
are
it.
right in front of him. Can't fail it, but we can give it a little shot. So 4 inches. My
What's
slippers.
his melee profile like?
He's got 2 claws. So he's got the Iron Claw and a Warp Claw. Warp Claw is extra attacks, if I remember correctly. We're actually just going to go ahead and take it there. I will be tank shocking you here in a second, but the extra attacks, his profile is kind of weird now because of that. Oh my goodness. How do I fix this? Sorry,
you're good.
I have not used this particular app. Okay, so the Warp Claw, which is extra attacks, 6 attacks, hitting on 3, strength 8, -1, 2 damage. And then the Iron Claw is basically a strength 16 las cannon. So 5 attacks, hitting on 3, strength 16, -3, d6 +2.
Because I'm debating, should I go ahead and just jump in there? Like, well, we need to see your tank shock first.
Yes, 'cause
for
that happens
sequencing.
here.
That happens before I could heroic.
Yeah, because I'm the active player, so I get to choose. And it's the one that I charged anyway. So I am T11 on these guys? Yep. Cool. Just going to body this unit real quick.
Yeah, probably are.
This is on 5s. Hiya! Oh my goodness.
That looks pretty
4.
pretty good.
It's 4. Don't you dare.
3.
3. Damn,
3.
but still, it's good, considering what the options would be.
2.
That would be 3 wounds. Cool. So now, do you want to heroic with yonder dude?
I don't think so. I don't think
'Cause
so.
I would.
Yeah, me heroicing is just going to give you opportunities for other guys to get easy charges into me. So I'm going to let it ride.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you pick up those 3 boys, and then we're going to see if I can take a pound of flesh for it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really doing this mainly for the points of Secure No Man's Land and also forcing you to stop in the middle. And if you don't, then a Soul Grinder is just going to pop off.
Right.
Right, so you kind of have to take care of them. All right, so we're going to start with the, so 3 boys. Yeah. So we're going to start with the Warp Claw because I picked up 6 dice. Hitting on 3s here. Oh, my Lanta, you might not lose them. All right, and then this will be strength 8. So 3s. All right, you got 2, -1, 2 damage.
2.
Yep,
Save 1.
2 damage.
Oh, I said -2?
-1.
-1. Okay,
damage.
so I save 1, and then take 2 damage. I'll take them both.
There you go. All right, now we're going to go over to the Iron Claw, and I will be using all of my flux tokens to make sure this goes through. So, okay, so 5 attacks here, hitting on 3s. Let me use. Can have both of those. Rerolling both of these because it does specifically say for fast rolling you can use up to any number. Ah!
For doing the token.
What do you mean? Who did that? Was it you?
Of course.
You rat bastard! Get out of my studio. Hitting on 3s. Hey, we're back. Baby. And this will be on 2s because strength 16.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so you got 5 -3
Oh, -3 is going to cut. Those are feel no pains.
at minimum damage.
Those boys will die.
And you could technically roll it, but they're las cannons, so.
I don't know. It's all right.
All right, cool. So that's that, which is pretty cool.
Not bad. not bad. Do you want to go ahead and consolidate for
No,
us?
no,
Come
you can get bent.
on. Come on,
I gave you plenty of gifts. I've
consolidate.
given you 5 gifts this
No.
game.
No, you're not wrong.
So I'm going to score 5 in extend battle lines, and I'm going to score 5 for secure no man's land. And I am bringing back Box Street boys to the yard. We're looking for milkshakes.
Okay, so
What do you?
screen's
Stop
pretty
leaning
good
on
there for the breaching the wall shenanigans. So I'm going to have to crack it a little bit more before we can press forward. All right, top of my turn, we're going to Waaagh. I think now's a good time.
You're gonna.
I've just said
You're gonna.
we're going to Waaagh.
What?
I just
We're gonna.
let's go ahead and get into it. So these guys can advance and charge now. However, I think I want to use bomb squigs. And I think I want to shoot. So what we're going to do is get as many bodies on here eligible to shoot as possible. To maybe bring down some mess here so we can execute the charge in. I do have a prey target to pick before I start moving. That's what I'm just kind of
Oh,
taking
you also
a
have
look
primary to
at.
score. You score 8 in primary.
Okay, there you have it. 8 on primary, my friends. What's his OC?
5.
Okay, cool. So he can slide up in here, fight.
You guys haven't spent any CP yet, have you?
I spent several CP last turn. I'm at 2 now.
I'm up to 4. And then on my movement phase, we'll see if we go with the 5th. So where do we want to push here?
Push it real good.
Because is your intention to be screening that wall?
Oh no, you're gonna jump in.
Perfect.
So that way
Okay.
I can fight you without having to overexpose myself.
Perfect. So, God, there's a lot of stuff to have to dig out of here. What is
Everyone's
going
like,
to be...
it's all memes, and I was like, but
what is-
chickens though.
What's the wounds on him? How many wounds does he have?
So he's a 3-up save, so 3-up, 5-up because of invuln, and then 14 wounds, T11.
14 wounds. So I do stand a good shot of picking him up
Yeah, you could pop off with the Beast Boss.
with get the Beast Boss here.
You know, the meat smash. Mm-hmm. Smash and smash.
He's doing 3 damage apiece with Prop Achille. So that's pretty strong. Turning into dev wounds on the charge. Do I need to back that up at all is the question.
Oh, you know what? I might actually owe you a data sheet roll because before I charge, I was back here. Yep. So I have Kairos in the list, and whenever I spend a CP on him, I have to roll a dice, and because it's on his Tzeentch unit, so this would have been when I spent the 2 CP for the thingy there with the extra strength. Allows me to basically harvest it back if I roll higher than the current battle round in which it was used.
Okay.
So, as complicated as that is, so the one head looks forward aura. Roll 1d6 for each time I spend a CP within 6 inches of him, and then I get that CP back.
Okay.
So, I need to roll greater than? Result was greater than, so a 3 basically, 3 plus. Nope, it rolled a 2. Carry on, you
All right.
wayward soul.
So we've called our Waaagh. We need to pick our prey target. That guy is going to be predicated by whether or not I can get in there or not. I think we're going to pick him as our prey target anyway,
Just in case.
just in case, because he's not going to benefit from it. It's only going to be the unit out of here, this unit, that unit, are the only ones that can benefit from the prey target. Now, if I make the dude in the middle my prey target, that's not a bad idea.
You are
Right.
guaranteeing your benefits.
Yeah, because I'm only getting that one unit to attack into it. Let's do that. Let's make Homeboy right out front our prey target. And then I can also use him, I get reroll charges against my prey target as the big hunt. And these guys over here want to charge that way if I can open up a hole. And if I can, then I can also
Just take the
dual
charge.
charge to go ahead and get the extra benefit, the extra...
Yeah, because I could potentially live against that unit
Right.
on dice. That unit would make it significantly harder.
Right, just 1 or 2 guys popping in there might be able to help. So let's just go full go turn here. The question that I have, so Gargantuan Squiggoth is going to be moving up here and developing this way so we can just push in. Because of the size of this, when we make the charge, I'm just going to move that wall. Right?
Be disgusting.
I agree. I agree. But so we're going to just go ahead and get him positioned right here. Of course, these guys are going to be getting out beforehand, right along this wall. We're going to leave the Gretchen on board. Leave the Gretchen in there. But let's get out our Beast Nugget boys.
On the before move.
Yes, yeah, they're going to be lining the wall here. We can actually just
No, you can just put it back. Okay.
do it like so.
Yeah, you're making this a lot harder on yourself.
Your face.
You have old man hands. What are you trying to do here?
I'm trying to grow old. What does it look like I'm trying to do here? So they can just kind of step in here, but we're going to bring Warboss this way in case he's going to want to go into that guy. Right? So inch off everybody else, and we're just going to line them up here. They're going to get, well, we can't. We have to stay on the wall and then do it on the charge face. That's what we're going to have to do. Whose idea was all these beautiful bushes?
We don't want to talk about it.
What's the Overwatch potential on any of these guys? Anything worth?
Abysmal.
Okay, I like the sounds of that.
There is a decent amount if I wanted to, but it's not going to be, like, I didn't bring packs of 6 flamers, you know? Mm-hmm. Because they're expensive.
So he has to go over here. So the gargantuan Squiggoth can fit. I love the model, but yeah, it is kind of cumbersome.
Want to just move the bushes?
No, I refuse. That's camouflage.
Don't bring the gargantuan squiggas to an event. Everyone's
Yeah,
going to,
yeah, like I
everyone's
said,
going to get real upset real quick.
It is fun.
Hey, use it at your local RTTs, I guess. And if anyone gives you lip, you just hit them with it. Because this thing's heavy. She's thick.
Let's go wider with this guy.
Yeah,
so we can get line of sight. So it looks like I'll have 2 of them that can shoot out of here. And then 2 of them that'll shoot off the edge. The other ones won't have shots. All right, and then these guys are just going to line up for a nice, quick, easy charge as well.
Oh, y'all, quick, easy.
Got me in here sweating with this Christmas sweater.
Good. Suffer.
Friendship is heresy. So that is a movement phase. I do have 2 bomb squigs. We've got to use here. We're going to do our bomb squigs into the pinks right up front. Drop some mortal wounds on you. Now, anytime you die, you've got the potential to split.
Not for what you're about to do.
Not for mortals.
Shooting attacks.
Awesome.
Melee attacks.
So that is good. That is good because I
Roll some
believe
ones for me.
I've also got the ability to do mortals on a charge. We're in our movement phase. Let's go, Gretchen. No extra CP, so 4 will have to suffice. We're going to be doing our sustained 1 likely. We'll likely be doing our Squig Hog mortals on the charge. So that being the case, why don't we focus our bomb squigs into the pinks, and then we'll consider maybe shooting the chicken with the stickers.
With the chokehold, yeah.
Yeah. So here are bomb squigs. 1 of them is going to get through.
Huzzah!
4 and 1 mortal wound.
Huzzah! Now, there is an enhancement that gives you a 4-up feeling of pain against said mortals and such. However, I did not bring it because I wanted to do the token farm instead. And I also brought 4 chickens, which kind of eats up a lot of your enhancement points.
And then unstoppable momentum.
Ow. Son of a biscuit-eating seagull. That hurt.
And yes, Hosen, you are tonight's champion.
All right. I appreciate that.
He is the alleged champion.
Well, the
people's
player's champion.
Okay, so if I shoot, then you could just pop out blues and screen further. Unstoppable momentum is going to give me a chance, 8 dice, to get mortals on 4 or better. If I succeed on the charge, and I pick up 4 of those bodies, that's going to give me room to consolidate into the chicken, potentially, depending on
how
you pull.
You can, yes.
Right, depending on how you pull it, because you could definitely pull in such a way that doesn't make that the case. You split on a 4?
4 or 3. It's been a while. Let me do dang. Ooh-wee. 4 plus. So it goes 2 blues for every pink that splits, and then a brimstone out of each blue that splits.
So I likely should do an advance. Likely should advance these guys here. Because if I get them a bit further, then they could push in on the charge, fight first, use some extra bodies to pick up, but it's going to remove the volume that we get to go into that guy.
And depending on how you charge, keep this in mind, the Soul Grinder is a Waaagh. He can heroic.
Oh, he's getting charged.
But if you don't charge him
He's getting
first,
charged regardless. Yeah.
Just keep that in mind, because if you charge the Squig Hog first, I'll just fucking slip over there
Yeah.
and do some body blocking.
Let's do that. They don't have any shooting that matters. They don't have a bomb squig, so we're just going to go an inch closer.
Inch?
All right, and then we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I've got some shooting to do here. Let's go ahead and shoot into. So the other good target would be the Soul Grinder for shooting, just to make sure he gets softened up pretty good. Let's shoot into him.
What?
Let's shoot into him. That's going to be coming off of the Squig Hog boys with their stickers.
Ooh, sticky. Do you know how to spell sticker?
I think so.
S-T-I-K-K-A. Sticker.
One attack apiece.
Woohoo.
4, 6. We have, but we only have. He can see. I think they all can see actually, because they're in the terrain, so they can
He's
shoot
not
out.
really on those. You got one
here?
for sure. And then, so you got two that
but
aren't.
his back should come across to.
Oh, you're shooting at him?
Yeah. Him.
Oh, gotcha.
So that should be.
Yeah,
he
you should be fine. Sorry, I
should
thought
be
you were still
good.
talking about shooting the things. So, no, you're good.
All right. So this is 6 shots. These are going to be hitting on 5s.
Fives. Hey.
Excellent.
Deck.
And then anti-4. So that will be wounds, not dev wounds. You get a save at AP1.
Okay. Yeah, technically I'm going to get, it's just going to be armor save. So 3s. Cool.
Cool. Let's do the saddle get weapons
Ah, the old gets.
on 4s here. And then 6s.
What? That's
All right.
nice.
And that was all the shooting.
Huzzah!
Yep. We've got cannon right here.
Hosmo.
We're going to go into the big boy. Excellent.
Hey,
Excellent,
we're
excellent.
back, baby. Orc shooting, right?
Ranged weapons. Yes, 1 shot, 1 miss. So we can go ahead and get ourselves into our charge phase then. Let's start with our first charge.
You know what they say about orc shooting, right? You make every miss you take.
We're going to do our first charge is we're going to get rerolls into the prey target. This is a fairly easy charge to close. That's a 5. And I get a reroll because we're going to dual charge. So charging both of these units here.
With the...
The pinks, the boys up front.
Okay.
We get the 5 that gets us in there, but that means the beast boss would have to go over there, and that's unacceptable. So we need a bigger charge than that, or it's no good. That's much better.
There you go. I was going to say, you could still technically lose if
Yeah, I knew I could
Snake Eye.
fail it. I knew I could fail it, but at the same time, putting the beast boss over here means that guy guarantees to survive.
Oh, for sure, no.
And that doesn't do us any good either. So we're going to just let these 2 guys right here secure that charge here. Everybody else is going to just body into here.
Everybody else was Kung Fu fighting.
I'm moving you off the objective, 1 little nudge at a time.
Yeah, it's a pretty you thing to do.
I agree. I've been studying myself. Okay, then we are going to dual charge. Do we want to dual charge here for the reroll?
You tell me there, bub.
Because it's a 5. I don't really need the reroll. However, I would have to get 1 body there, and I could go there. Yeah, let's do it both.
We're doing them both.
9, no reroll required. And then we are going to be doing our little shenanigans.
Yes.
I guess we have to make sure. Okay, so that'll block him here. Here.
So he could have gone to base to base.
Who's this? This guy?
You just move him second, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he can go base to base here. That's fine too.
Sequencing, Jacob.
Never heard of it.
Remember when those used to be characters? Crazy.
So
like-
without a consolidate, I've got a Naban Smasher that is not in the fight. Gargantuan Squiggeth.
Bring it. Yes, bring the cheating too.
I brought 2 Gargantuan Squiggeth. That means there's handshake agreements we're making. Let's go ahead and charge both of those guys.
Both of them.
Right? I'm just going to move it in. There's no way I could miss. We've got the, well, he doesn't get the big hunt rerolls. And
He is the big hunt. What are you doing?
I'm going to flip him around so the tusks aren't all up in your shit. I like it.
Weird flex, but okay. You better hope you.
Is he melee?
He's melee.
He's melee.
They have melee. He's the.
What is his melee profile like?
Not great. It's like 5 attacks, hitting on 3s or something like that.
Maybe we just go ahead and pick up those guys on the base and then just like sit there and make you have to take some of those shots that it took your whole army last time to kill the Gargantuan Squiggeth.
Yeah, Soul Grinder though, if he gets to do his thing, he's gonna hurt
Sure.
because he's got the last cannon in melee.
Yeah, well, he's clearly going to be the, we're clearly going to do this one first. I don't know. That's a tough call because I kind of need to make sure he dies too. Yeah, that's okay. We're going to figure that out as we go. We are going to charge both of these units.
And this is the -1 to hit unit.
Yep, that's why we're bringing a war boss to the fight. So he'll slide up in here. I'll slide up in next to it. The rest of these guys are just going to body their way around. We've got to
That rock is
be
basically where
mindful
the
of
wall's
wall.
gonna be. So.
Yeah. So we basically get 1 rink alongside of you. The 11-inch charge was pretty fortuitous. Well, they're just going to cuddle for a minute.
Let me help you with that while you're bashing this building around.
Okay, so you have 2 CP for an interrupt.
Hi.
I'm going to spend my 1 CP over here. We're going to do mortals into the pinks.
Okay.
I have 9 bodies in the unit, 4 Orbetters or mortal wounds, 5, 9. And this is one of those data sheet abilities that says the number of models in my unit do mortals, not the number of models in engagement range.
Yeah,
So that's pretty
same way
nice
with-
about it. Max
yeah.
value. A couple of them have like,
Blood Crushers have the same thing. So.
that's nice. So force. Well, there is the 6 wounds I promised.
Okay.
So pretty good chance we'll be able to consolidate in there, but with what and how much is going to be the question.
3, 4. Give me your hand. I'm not worried about that because we are there. And we'll go with that one. So
Excellent.
you're locked up with these guys.
Yep. So we've got,
So the beast boss is not going to touch me.
all right, so that brings extra value as to why we fight here first, because they might be able to go ahead and clear some of the pinks.
This will be.
It's going to keep you from expanding too, right? Because I'm going to fully encapsulate you. You won't have anywhere to put the models.
I can put them into engagement range because I'm already in engagement range. So if you attack with those 2 boys and you say,
But you could put them on the other side of models that are in engagement range? Right, so like when these guys step in here, you would have to get...
they still have to be in coherency. I'm
So
not going
2-inch
to drop them
coherency.
5 inches away.
Gotcha.
So I'm saying if those 2 guys go in and don't kill all 3 of those,
Right.
if one survives, then I start the splits and then
Right.
I pull them off and then put the bottles back in.
Okay, so that's a good charge over here. We've got a couple of decent interrupts. Let's start with our boys that are going on the Soul Grinder. We do have 2 boys. One of them cannot consolidate. So what we're going to do is just close that gap I need coherency here to keep me alive.
So you got the 2 that are attacking.
So we've
the
got
chicken?
2.
Because that back one can't fight through.
You're right. You're right. So I would actually have to do it like this way. Have this guy do the consolidate and have that guy be the connection point. All right. All right. So we've got 2 bodies going into the pinks. We'll go and resolve those real quick. It is a Waaagh turn. They do have a war boss in that unit. So this is going to be 8 shots hitting on 2s. You're partially responsible for that one.
I'm not saying.
I'll take it. Tally me up, homie. But, I tried to stop, but that's
I
what
was
the dice
going to
gave.
say, now that you've designated your attacks, I might use the strat here to try and give him some extra protection for that 1 CP strat, which would prevent me from having the interrupts, but also I want to show off the strats while we have them.
Sure.
So I'm going to spend the 1 CP here,
Cool.
and I'm going to roll the d6, and whatever number that lands, because I don't have any flux tokens.
Right.
Because my turn hasn't come by. So once I get my turn, I'll have multiple. Mm-hmm. But right now, it's,
Can those be used for charges? Or hit, wound?
it specifically says you suck. So advance, hit, wound, damage, saving throw, or hazardous test.
Okay. So don't roll a 6 or this is going to be backbreaking.
Awesome. That's a 3. Okay.
Awesome, awesome. So 3s don't count.
6s would have been awesome.
All right. So 2s, with the exception of 3s.
This is only into the
bad.
Soul Grinder specifically.
Oh, okay, good. Good. So full conversion there.
Yeah, and this is only taking the 3s.
You know what? I should have spent these 1 CP for sustained on that. I guess
you
we can do
technically
that.
would've- Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, all right. But because of that, I am going to do it, but we're going to re-roll that. I don't want to have 6s face up that tells me I should have sustained it. So re-rolling, there we go. Drop 1, no 6s. I feel way better about that.
Yeah, I did the same.
Let's see. They're T4. 3s.
My pinks are gone.
And then I can spend one of these to re-roll one of those. Perfect.
Give me my flux token then.
You can have it.
All right. So the 6 you got through on 4s.
Oh, you son of a gun.
So 1 does die, and that's the last of those attacks, right? Mm-hmm. So this
Does
one,
it split?
So this is the one that's going to die. Mm-hmm. No, we're going to risk it and put it on that far one because I have that option now.
Okay.
So on a 4+, no.
Okay.
But it's also going to prevent your beast boss on Squiggy's
Right,
floor from
yeah, the
touching my
Beast Boss
chicken.
is still out of the mix, but at least we'll be able to get a couple of squiggly boys in there with a few bad touches maybe. They've got Lance, they've got Anti-Monster, so
Sure.
that should
It's just
help.
not 4
Right.
damage stuff. So
Right, yeah. The big Beast Boss, the Beast Boss on Squigosaur ain't going to be able to do much for you there. So let's go ahead and go with the rest of this unit here. We're going to start with the Beast Boss since he's a part of the unit.
Sure.
He does have dev wounds on the charge. I do believe we are 6 attacks on a Waaagh turn. He is Prop Achille, which means he is 3 damage.
But all 3s are pulled out immediately.
From the hit.
Yeah, from the hit. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's find out here. Yes, 5. So Beast Chopper, 6 attacks up to 7. This is my target. So the reason I said I wanted to do sustained here is because my sustains, being that he's my prey target, sustain on 5s and 6s.
Sure.
Right. So that's 6 attacks, looking for 5s and 6s to start with.
Pulling out 3s.
3s or 2s?
3s.
3s.
Because of the strat, and I rolled a 3.
Okay. Well, we've got one
sustain,
sustained.
which is that one that you have there. Because there's a roll.
I see it. I see it. Yep. Do it that way.
Cool.
And then these are 4 better for dev wounds. Ouch, that's not great.
Takes 6.
6 wounds.
Okay. That puts me down to 8.
Okay, let's go into our Power Snapper. I feel a little bit better now that we don't have interrupts. I might have to take a shot or 2 from the Gargantuan Squiggoth to make it happen. So we're going to have 3 attacks on our Power Snapper, 4 attacks up to 5, hitting on again 2s, getting rid of 3s, sustaining 6s.
Okay.
These, however, do not have any kind of anti-monster, anti-vehicle shenanigans. I do get re-rolls. Is that Reroll the hit roll. That's pretty good. Strength 7 up to 8, so 5s on him. Sure.
So 2.
2 more.
Armor saves.
Trying to think here. Trying to think. Let's go ahead and re-roll both of them, right, for fast rolling.
So this is with the flux,
2 more.
Flux tokens.
Yep. You can have both of those flux tokens back and give me 3 saves.
All right. Those immediately go back into my hand. And that's a key thing, too, is they immediately transfer to your opponent.
Right.
I do have the wording right here. So I've got 3.
2 damage each.
At AP 1.
AP1 is... AP2 because you're my prey target.
Cool. So on 5s, because base armor 3. So 5s. Damage what?
Ooh, so 2 damage each, 4
All right, so
damage.
I'm going to flux this around a little bit.
Okay.
Hiya! Ooh, stuck the landing.
Stuck it big
You can have
time.
those back.
All right, so we've fought with 2, all right, and then we fought with, so that's 2, that's 11, fought with the beast boss. I've got 7 bodies left at 4 attacks apiece. And of course, our pylon's just going to make sure everybody validates their attacks. 1, 2, 3, and a half.
Height.
And a half.
So 2 is pulling out 3s.
You got it. And then sustaining a few of them here.
So you get 5 back.
5 back.
And then strength what?
It's going to be, we're on 5s again. Choppa, strength 5 up to 6 on the wall.
Yep. So it looks like 3, 4. 4?
Hold on, I have flex tokens.
Yeah.
The flex tokens I might mess with here. Why not? Why not?
I will say flex tokens kind of make the game a little bit weirder. All right, so we got 5.
5 saves, AP1, AP2, 4.
1 damage.
Yep.
All right, 5. 4s. And in an effort to ensure that you bugger off. So,
Aha!
All right, so I take 4.
All right, that leaves you with how many?
I'm down to 4.
Down to 4. So the gargantuan squiggoth is probably going to have to do something there. Let's go over here. We're going to do a similar thing here. Both of these guys are going to attack that guy. Everybody else is going to attack the pinks.
Okay. Pinks are -1 to hit because of the thing.
Yep. So 6, 7. Now this guy's only 2 damage instead of 3.
Cool.
He's not exploding on 5s, only 6s. All right. And he's not dropping 3s.
No.
So, damn, that would have been a nice one to be sustaining on, though.
Yes. Ooh, I saw that.
The beast boss is dev wounds. Make sure there's not anything else I'm missing on my homie. Yep, so 4 better dev wounds.
So it takes 2.
Takes 2.
And this is this one. All right, so he's down to 12.
Yeah, where'd my flex tokens go? You just gave me flex tokens. Hold on, hold on. All right, up to 4.
Well, give me my flex tokens back.
You can have them back.
Stop hurting me.
There should be a certain number of times per round. I can see how that could be like every engagement. It's like, all right, I'm going to make all of my attacks, use the flex tokens.
Well, I mean, I am feeding you.
You use them, I use them.
I am giving you the option to have them, but I'm also trying to put them in your hand so I can get benefits from my enhancement. If you don't have that enhancement, I'm just going to hold on to them.
Okay, so let's go with the knob. All right.
Oop.
And then these are 4, 5s. There you go. 2 more saves. AP1.
Huzzah. Okay, 2 AP1.
1 damage each, or 2 damage each on these.
So looking for another 4. Got it. Saved.
It's not irritating at all, Rob. We've got 8 bodies over here.
It has been ordained.
Hold on.
What?
I only did half of the attacks
On what?
into this guy.
Why?
Because we had all those bodies that needed to attack. I said I was going to roll it twice, and I only rolled it once. So I owe you the other half of that. I know. Dude, I know it.
Oh, my Lanta.
I know it. So, again, 4.
Yeah, again.
4. 4.
I hope you missed them all. You are pulling the 3s out.
3.5. 3.5.
This is just the choppas?
Yeah, just the other choppers for this guy here. Okay, we're gonna pull threes. Ooh, no threes.
There's a 3. Are you
There's
blind?
a 3. I am partially in my third eye. Then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coming back with sustained. 6 coming back with sustained.
Do you know how to read numbers?
I did once, but that was a long time ago. This is 5s, so we're looking at 3 more saves.
Oh, you can read this one. Okay.
3 more. Hold on. I got a flux token. Okay, 3 more saves. AP1, AP2,
Give me that flux token.
1 damage each.
3 here. This is the last of your attacks, like straight up.
Until I
I'll tell you this
remember
quick.
something in a moment. But
Yeah,
yes,
I will
yeah,
fight
yeah,
you.
yeah.
I'm gonna spend one of these, put that back in.
All right.
Yeah, it takes 1. So I'm down to
All right,
3.
Down to 3.
And you
Cool.
have
I feel much better about that now. Let's do the same thing over here, but we're
Twice?
getting just more bodies.
how many times are we gonna do that attack?
This is for the pinks here.
Fall pinks, yeah.
Yeah, see? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 8 bodies, so we'll do this twice.
Hitting on 3s because of your -1.
Hitting on 3s because of the -1.
You still rolled pretty bad.
Yeah. Not great.
Love
Not
that.
great.
And then
Keep
3s.
those aside.
So
Flux token.
rat bastard.
All
We got
right, so that's
3,
7. Hold on a second, though. We got to do the other half.
Yeah, I gotta pull my dice out. Okay. No more flux tokens.
Another 7. 14 saves, sir.
14 teen. My IQ 55. So 14. Cool. All right, on 4s. And my goal here is to have at least 1 survive, so then I'm guaranteed to have the splits.
Okay.
All right, so 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so I'm guaranteed to have that survive.
Pretty good.
And that's out. That's
Hold
all
on, I
of
got to
this,
do my
right?
other half.
Nice.
Okay.
I know
you're
you don't.
You're right.
I know you
No,
don't.
you're right.
I'm going to spend one of these yonder
Yonder.
to get this reroll here. All right, so I still lose 8. But the idea is here is I need his flux token in his hand in my turn.
Right.
So I'm going to pull 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't need a charge, so I'm taking the instruments. All right, that is all your attacks. I now get my splits on 4s. Each one is 2 blues.
All right, I wish you nothing but the worst.
It's pretty bad.
It's not great.
So I get 4 blues.
2 each.
Yes. But it's still bodies, and they basically have the same upper end profile of the pinks because it's a pink data sheet. So, in an effort to keep you off the objective, we're going to go here because you're already base to base with that guy. So for coherency reasons, we're going to go here. That's going to help body you off the objective because then I'll have the 5,
Sure.
5, and then the battle line here.
Sure. We've got that guy step up, not really get on the objective though. Those guys can't really consolidate to get to the objective either.
Yeah, because he's tagged, so the worst he can do is
So
do that.
does the split happen before or after my consolidate though?
As soon as my model dies.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
As soon as your attacks are done, and I pull the models, I roll for the splits, you finish your move. Or you finish your actions.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's have a look here. We've done that. We've got beast snagas, and then we've got this big old squiggoth left.
Oh, boy.
So let's go.
Boy, he thick.
Let's get into the squiggoth and see what we could do about these 2 guys in front of us here.
All right, so the red one over yonder, that was your target, which no longer has anything left to hit it, is on 3 wounds, and this one's on 10. And then you have your squig hogs left.
Yep.
And then I clap back.
And what's your toughness?
11.
11. So we could do wounds on 3s or wounds on 5s. Let's do the wounds on 5s. We're going to do 2 of them
Is that
here.
12 damage?
It is. Do
What
2 of them
profile
here,
is that?
and then
Hold
4 of
on.
them here.
Flat 12 damage?
Yeah.
The Doomhammer cannon has flat 12 damage.
Yeah, I agree. So 2 of them here, 5 of them here.
This is the one that wounds on 5s. That's flat 3 damage.
No, it's
Are you throwing your phone at me right now?
6 + 1 for the Waaagh.
Okay, no. Yeah, I thought you said you were doing the one that wounds on 5s, but
Yeah, I was looking at the options of it, and the wounds on 5s, 4 only 3 damage means I would need to get 4 of them through to deal with him.
Good luck.
Whereas if I can get 1 through, you fail a save, well, I'm sorry for you. So let's actually do 3 and 4.
They actually have 4 armor saves, so I might have biffed some of those earlier, but we're fine.
3 and 4. Which one? If you feel like there's wounds.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Because it was just whatever. And most of those wounds anyway were death wounds, so.
Let's go into Homeboy up front. This is the 3 attacks. He is going to be hitting on 3s.
He's going to be hitting on 4s.
Oh, he's -1 to hit?
No, 3s just won't hit. Because you're hitting the red one.
Ooh.
If you need to reallocate your attack to
No, we're going to still do that. That's fine.
Yes! I gave you the chance, Jacob.
Let's flex token. Perfect.
You rat bitch. Give me that
Okay, so 2 of them here. Wounding on 3s now. 2 saves, sir. No pressure.
2 4s.
3.
2 4s.
4 up involves.
This would be 12 damage, so we're going to...
Don't flex token it.
We're
Don't you?
we're
Come
flexing
on.
it. We're flexing
Come
it.
on.
4!
Don't you?
Damn it!
Ha!
Auto explode. Just kidding. Okay, so Soul Grinder dies.
All right, 4 attacks on the other Soul Grinder now with my freshly minted Flux token in case one of these misses. These will hit on 3s because you don't have a shenanigans. Okay, well, Flux token. Flux token. Okay.
Floor dice, and you missed.
2 of them get through. 3s again. Oh! And I have no Flux, but I do have a CP. Okay, wow.
So
That's a bunch of 2s.
Yeah, where was that?
Okay, he survives.
We're smacking. I'm
Unfortunately.
gonna clap Wilbur's butt right quick. Take your Squig Hogs.
Yeah, let's go ahead and cruise over here.
I gotta go figure out where you threw that dice.
So we're going to consolidate.
I'm carrying this team.
Consolidate here. He'll be able to get into that.
Just tell me what's going into the pinks.
It's everything into the pinks. I'm just going to let you pick up the pinks, as a matter of fact, and just roll the 3 shots, 3 attacks that I have into this guy with Squig Hogs. Okay. If you want me to roll out the pinks, I will. I happily will.
I mean,
that is a bucket
you've got
of
enough
attacks.
like 6 dudes. Just do the 3. I'm not worried about the pinks. They did their job.
Yeah, they
I
did.
literally put them there.
Yeah,
to
they
guard
did.
the chicken.
They sure did.
Ooh. Oh.
Would have felt really nice picking that homie up, though.
Yeah, no. I knew if I stepped up, it was going to get crumpy, so.
All right, so these are Lance, Anti-Monster 4.
Yeah, they are.
3 attacks apiece, 4 on a Waaagh, so this is 12 attacks.
Oh, so many.
Let me see if there's a stratagem that benefits them in any kind of way.
And the good news, this is your last activation.
Yeah.
All right. Cheerio. Bip, bip. Goodness gracious, man. What are you doing?
I'm not sure yet.
You see how shiny his head is? It's crazy.
Somebody's got me wearing this 90 degrees sweater in here because it's Box Street Boys Day.
All right.
Sustained 1 for there. Did that one. Yeah, so nothing that's really going to benefit me here.
Okay.
He's not my prey target, so none of those rules matter. So these are just going to be hitting on 3s because we don't get +1s with Squig Hogs anymore.
Yes.
Hitting on 3s. No rerolls.
Weird.
Yeah, very weird.
Crazy.
I should just pass my turn and be like, yeah, no more flex tokens for you. But that also means less flex tokens for me.
Well, I have to hit you, and I'm going to use one of them at some point.
So 3s followed by 4s. And let's go. What's his toughness?
10.
Yeah, so even at 10, the lance isn't going to matter. It's just going to be the force. Let's see some force.
What's the wounds here?
It's not bad. 2 damage each.
So that's 10. Okay. I'm down to.
Well, these aren't dev.
Oh, I thought you said they were.
No.
Oh, there's anti-monster.
I may have misspoken, but yeah, they're anti-monster for the 4.
All right, so 5s. All right, so 5. Anyway, so 4 up invuln. All right, so force. It takes 2, so that's 4 damage.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll go ahead and just eat those.
All right, and then those guys attack, kill those guys, and we're just going to go ahead and...
Yep, for sure.
Perfect.
Faux show. right, so this guy is down to 14. It's 14 team.
All right, and then the top of your turn, we got a battle shock.
No, we're smacking.
You got fight backs.
Oh, we got
Yeah,
all the fights back. Got my
First show.
Got myself.
First show.
All right, I'm starting with the Soul Grinder because it looks cool. And we'll start. I literally have the Lord of Change. So we're gonna start over there into that Lord of Change. He has the Baleful Sword. No, he doesn't. That's the other guy. This one has a Staff of Tzeentch. 5 attacks. What's the save profile on your Squigosaur, dude?
Save profile for him is Beast Boss on Squigosaur?
Yeah.
Let's give him a gander.
Because there is an opportunity here for some epic challenge. Problem is that it's like not great.
So he has a save of 3, invul of 5, and a... Used to have a feel no pain. Does he still have a feel no pain?
It would be right here. Yeah, feel no pain.
Feel no pain 5. Yep.
Cool. So we're not going to spend it here. We're just going to go ahead and stab the Squig Hogs in the face.
All right.
So we're 5 attacks here on 3s. Yeah, that's why we don't spend that CP ever. And then strength 6 on 4s, right? Because you're
Right.
yeah. Nope.
Strength 6 for the Squigs. Yep.
Yeah.
Toughness.
T6 at memory.
T6 for them, and then of course the.
Okay.
He's an 8, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah. No. So we're done there. Let's go to this guy.
Okay.
So. Soul Grinder. All right. So we got the. God, this is the one that wasn't fixed. There we go. There we go. All right. So we got the Iron Claw. So 5 attacks.
Do you think we're going to get almost 40 people hanging out with us on Christmas night?
Well,
Crazy.
as soon as the Box Street Boys
That's
were announced,
so
the concert
awesome,
was
dude.
up. Yeah, no, actually, this is actually insane. So
That's really awesome to see everybody out here, man.
Yeah,
Sweating for you, literally.
I'm not,
Literally.
because I ain't scared. Just kidding. I'm terrified. 5 attacks here, hitting on 3s. Whee!
And this is into the Gargantuan Squiggoth?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, do me a favor.
I will.
Put those in the bank. So rerolls here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, and this is on 3s because strength 16. Ooh. Yeah, this is the big punchies here. Hey, do me a favor and just put this in the bank
I
real
will.
quick.
I'll hold on to that.
Yeah, I got you. 3s. Yeah, yeah. I wish these were dev. So you got 3 at minus. Yeah.
3 at 5 or betters because of mine will. I'll take all 3 of them.
Are you?
I'll take 2 of them.
Yeah, give me those back.
Well, you can have that.
These
Look,
tokens are great.
This is both a fun and stupid.
Stupid, yeah.
Like,
it's highly
rule set,
stupid.
dude.
I might be using them too much, but I'm also trying to put them over there, and also like I'm going to just use them now when I have to roll my damage, right?
Yeah. You having priority at the back of the turn means
Anyway.
that like
I saw that.
I should have the last opportunity to spend one before you have a chance to spend one. at the
Technically,
end.
yeah. So I got 6, 5. That's 11 damage out of the big claw,
11 damage.
and then the warp claw attacks.
21 remain.
Yeah, and it's. I read the wording like 8 times since we started. It's when I spend one, I give it to you. End sentence. Like there's no, and then use in the next command phase.
Right.
Like that's the kind of weird janky part because it's just like. All right, so these attacks are hitting on 3s. This one I'm not really banking on doing a whole lot here. So
And I do have shenanigans where I can move if you fall back from me. That's something you should know about.
okay, so you got 2 at -1, 2 damage.
-1, so 4s. Perfect.
All right, but we did punch that pony right in the face.
So you've got pinks left, basically?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? Yes. Yes. Okay. So the pink horrors, and then we'll start with the Fluckmaster because he's got a herald weapon. 3 attacks here on 4s. 1. 5s. Nope. And then we'll go over to the pink horrors.
This is a crazy looking table too, man. These lists are ridiculous.
I got 2 pinks and 4 blues.
I'm just loving this big fight in the middle of the field, Christmas
Yeah,
Day.
it's full go. It's like everybody's in the fight right now.
All right,
yeah.
pinks on 4s.
Well, except for those grots.
On 5s. Ooh, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and kick you 2 of these real quick.
All right.
Get my rerolls in here because I'm gonna kill some orcs.
And this is your last.
Yeah, this is literally my last.
Okay.
And this on 5s. Ooh, let me just, crazy, whoops. 2 saves, and you got 3 tokens, so you have to hold on to them.
Treachery over here gifting 5 memberships.
Treachery, hello.
So I guess
Huzzah!
I guess it doesn't even really matter then. Like if I just hold on to him, you get 2 more. Big thank you to Treachery. Let me just stop right in the middle of that sentence because that's worth it.
Yeah.
Treachery, fantastic supporter for the channel. Thank you so very much. Happiest of holidays to you, my friend.
Happy day.
We appreciate the support. Great to see you here this evening.
Hello, Treachery.
And another landmine in play.
All right, so we're gonna save one.
One dude bro dies.
We're gonna flux the other one up.
Sure.
Perfect.
So one dude bro dies.
One homie dies. 1 damage.
Yeah. Just a little scratch in the mouth.
You may as well just pull a body.
Okay.
Keep in mind, these guys are all consolidated.
Yeah.
All of them that can
Ain't
be.
nobody moving. Okay. So that's it. So that's your turn.
That's my turn.
You get 4 points for bringing down, I think, because we're... No, 11 wounds. 11 wounds is 2 points. 14 wounds. So it's 2 points, because the chickens are all 4 points above.
Cool.
So you get 2 points for bringing down, because the break point is 15.
Perfect.
And that is the bottom of 2. Very nice.
I imagine
the gift
there's a
giving
bunch
has
of
been
stuff
insane.
is going to die here.
I
if
hope
we
so.
can get through all these rerolls, that is.
Okay. So I'm up to 2 CP. You have...
You want a heroic or whatever, keep your auto pass your morale there? Your
We're
leadership
about to
pass?
find out. All right, so I get 1 flux token for the start of my turn.
Yep.
You have 1. It doesn't matter if you have more. You just have 1, so I also get another 1.
Okay.
Okay, now let's look at the OC that we have on this objective. 1, 2, 3, 4 of your dudes. That's 8, 9 OC. I have 5, I have 10. So I can fail here.
1, 2, 3, yep. 4, yep. You got it.
So it'd be leadership 6 because we are within the shadows, so I still get that benefit of the detachment. So I'm going to go ahead and take the +1 leadership here.
Okay.
So on a 6.
Oh.
Okay, that's fine.
And you can't reroll that with a flux because it's not an attack, a damage, or a hazard.
Or an advance.
Or an advance.
Yeah. Okay. I still hold the objective, so I'm going to. I'm not holding my home objective though.
He's got how much OC?
5
5?
and then 5.
And then 5.
That's 10.
10. Got it. Okay.
Yep. All right. So we've got. So I'm still going to hold this one. So that's 3 and 3, I think. Mm-hmm. So that's 6 primary. And then my schmeckendaries. My chickendaries. Oh, call the horde. Does not apply.
No.
Schmabatage.
Hold on a second.
What?
Hold on. 6. Is it?
Oh, brother.
We've got 6 wounds right here, or 6 bodies at 3 wounds apiece, 2 bodies at 4 wounds
Has to be
apiece.
over 25 wounds at its starting strength.
6 wounds, or 6 bodies at 3 wounds apiece is 18. 22. I think that
Call the horde
counts.
is okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
I think that counts.
Sweet. Okay, so we're gonna keep the cold horde. So I just gotta dunk on them. So the chicken's gonna get involved. Okay. Now, I do have some cool strats here that I'm gonna get to show off, which includes shooting into my own engagement. With,
So what was the other one other than Cold the Horde?
sabotage,
Sabotage.
which is probably gonna be a CP. Because I might just start eating models. Okay. I lost a lot of pinks and didn't get a whole lot of splits, which is kind of weird, but we take it.
Doomsayer is saying infantry is also a requirement for Cold the Horde.
Oh, it is. So yeah,
Oh, yeah.
toss it back.
Yeah.
What's up, Doomsayer? Merry Christmas, man. Thank you very much.
I literally never do Call the Horde because it's never applicable.
Well, it's-
I don't think I've ever scored it.
It's one of 3 secondaries that they put in the deck that are like, yeah, you're likely going to turn this into a CP or just get rid of it, but...
But I did
like,
get Cleanse.
It filled the deck.
I did get Cleanse, which is the story of a girl. And she cried a river and drowned the whole world. She does look pretty sad in photographs, though. But I do absolutely love her
We get it.
when she smiles.
We get it.
Once you start, you can't stop.
That was the equivalent of explaining a joke. right there. I just want to throw that at you. Somebody stop me. Is what basically it is.
Somebody stop me. Great movie. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna find my tape measure wherever I threw it earlier.
Yeah, I don't know where it's at.
Yeah, thanks. Hate that. So it's kind of a weird thing because I got a 21 wound piggy here in my face
What'd you call me?
and a gargantuan squiggoth.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, no, you're still the piggy. Piggy. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. I can get engagement range of that guy if I move yonder. So that might be... It's a tough one. It's a tough one, don't you know? So I think these pinks are just going to... Because they can't shoot over here. And the shooting they have is consequential, and it's not worth risking the 5-up mortal wounds that I would take for using the strat. So these guys are just going to move back towards my objective. And that will help me maintain the tipping point mission, whatever the mission is called. Make some room. So then this chicken, I'm not going to grab it by the wing. I made that mistake earlier. It's going to go here. So that way I can take the charge here into the squig hogs because this is my melee chicken.
All right, and are we falling back
wait.
anywhere?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Oh wait, I don't have Cold Horde anymore. I've been looking.
Yeah, get rid of that.
So maybe I put him into the dude bro here. So I can just leave him. Yeah. Because I can't move here without jumping in engagement anyway. Okay, so yeah, we're kind of just stuck in, as the orcs would say.
Bro, we got ourselves a case of the fisticuffs.
Kerfuffle, if you would.
Dean would.
Yeah, he would.
Dean would big time.
He's a kerfuffle king, if you will.
Captain Kerfuffle, as
Of
it were.
the kerfuffle squad. Mm-hmm. Fifth of his name.
Mother of Tyranids.
Yeah. I just can't help but see him being a hot blonde now, with his like riding a stippled crab.
Let's make it happen, Dean. We have the AI capabilities. Make Rob's fantasy
Be my
come through.
Khaleesi. Nah, mean. See? All right.
Can you see what I mean?
Yeah, so we're just gonna smack. Okay. So one of the strats here, I'm gonna reread the wording here. So Fickle Fire, which is a hilarious name to me. I can pick one Tzeentch unit that is within engagement range of one or more enemy units.
Okay.
Until the end of the phase, this isn't the shooting phase. Enemy units are not considered to be within engagement range of that unit for purposes of being selected as targets from ranged weapons. So if I select that chicken, both of your units no longer count as being in engagement range, so I can shoot at them
With everything else.
with everything else. Every time an enemy model is destroyed while it is within engagement range of my unit, I roll a d6 on a 5+. That chicken, in this case would be the chicken,
Right.
suffers a mortal wound. So it's an interesting way to kind of clear out chaff if I needed to go.
But there is a potential price to pay.
Yes. 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 But it is fickle, as they say.
As it were, my friend.
And it's one of the weird. It's kind of weird that like this is one of the traps that I can't use to like enhance with a flux token, which
Right.
I think would be even better. But okay, I think that's that. I'm going to start eyeballing some options here. These chickens can get up in here and start smacking around some boys, and kind of getting stuck up in this. This shooting's going to have to go here because I'm going to have to whittle him down a little bit
Right.
more.
You might be able to take him out. I'm not gonna, I might not get nearly as lucky as I did last time.
This chicken doesn't have a ton of shooting, so it's not really worth spending a bunch of CP against him. But those two chickens could kill this boy unit, which would go fairly far.
Right. All I've got is the
Because then that would just...
5-up invul and the 6-up feel no pain.
Yes. That's a full squad of 10? Or
It
did
is.
anybody die out of that one?
No, we just pulled bodies off of the other
That's the
squad
first squad,
instead.
okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to start with this one because it doesn't matter because it has to go in here.
Gotcha.
And I don't want to use that shred on him because I'm not going to shoot all of these guys at that. because it's
Okay.
T13. All right, so we're going to go for the D3 shots here on the Soul Grinder.
Okay.
The D3 shots for the Warp Gaze, the last cannon. I won again. I hate my life here. On a 4 because we're in engagement range. Ooh. And then on a 5 because strength 12.
Right.
Hey! There you go.
All right, 5. Flux. Okay.
Yeah, give me that Flux token back. Yeah.
Take this. Give me some
Now I'm
damage.
okay with them getting them back.
Give me some damage.
All right, D6 plus 2 for
5.
5.
Very nice.
Can I use the Flux token on a damage? I don't remember.
I don't think so, not based off of what you read earlier, unless you didn't mention it.
Hit roll. Oh, the hit roll, wound roll, damage roll.
Perfect.
5 damage or potential of 8 damage. Or it could be less. I think we're going to do it just because it's funny.
Okay.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Give me the 1.
Damn. It's the
Okay.
same. All right, still 5. Nothing changes. All right.
Yeah,
and then
a median roll like that, spending it's kind of weird.
if it was a 4, I wouldn't touch it.
but
The
you
3,
do have a ton of flux tokens. So
Yeah, I'm just kind of doing it for the memes. Harvester Cannon on 4s. And then on 5s. Nothing. I'm not bothering with that one
Okay.
because it's only 1 AP. All right, so that one's done. So we're just going to have to keep trying to handle him the hard way. Let's spend 1 CP here to make that chicken not be in engagement range,
Okay.
or count as engagement
Right,
range.
right. For the purposes of shooting.
Hi. So we're going to start with that chicken. He's going to shoot into the boys and not be in engagement range.
Okay, the Snagga boys, not the Squig Hog boys.
Correct.
You got it.
Because as much as I would like to start whittling them down because they're the biggest threat, I can't reliably kill them based on their feel no pains and everything else, but I can kill the boys, which opens up room for me to do other stuff.
Sure. Allegedly. I do have
allegedly.
flux tokens. Which
1, 2,
we
2.
share. We have flux tokens.
We
I feel like
comrade.
we're in a cohabitative relationship with flux tokens.
Yeah, this is the polycule of flux tokens. Yeah. So we're going to start with the bolt fire, bolt of change, witchfire focused, so I can get the extra AP.
Okay.
Does the extra AP matter?
Probably not. 5-up invul is what it is. I've got a 5-up save if you don't break my invul. If you
But
don't
it's
force
D3
invul.
damage. I'm not really worried about it. So we're
Yeah.
going to go ahead and take it. So we're going to take it because it's just extra damage for you to do the feel no pains through.
Gotcha.
But we're going to go ahead and go for sustained on this one.
All right.
All right, so 2s, looking for 6s. Oh, yeah. And it is D3 sustained, if I remember correctly.
Oh, is that all?
Yes. Where's my stick? Where's my stick? It's D3 for the extra 3 shots. Huzzah.
That would have been really crazy to get a bunch of 6s in that first throw, dude.
Yeah, it's also very fickle.
Almost worth throwing some flux tokens on it just to see. You know you're getting them right back.
No. All right, so this will be on 3s because of strength 9.
Gotcha. Oh,
Oh, I'm rolling like that one time.
I appreciate that, Eric. That looks great.
So, what does burn 2 of these real quick? Just because I need to.
You're going to get them right back.
Yeah.
So 6
6 on your invul and D3 damage a pop.
on the boys. All right, we're going to save 2 of them.
You just roll all 4?
I don't know why not,
Is
bro.
that 3? That's 4. Goodness gracious.
I don't know why not. So we saved 2 of them, right?
2.
All
So you've
right,
got
so
4
we've got
left.
4 left.
All right,
All
so
right,
4
I'll
still
take
back.
them all.
And I get all my tokens back.
Yep.
Profits. The market it's a bull market, baby. All right, so 4 damage.
Hold on. How much damage?
D3 each.
D3 each.
So the first one,
Let's not even do that dance. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not going to be worth it to try and maybe save
On
a
a
body
6.
if I happen to get lucky.
all right, Rod of Sorcery. On 2s, no sustain or anything here. And then 3s. 5 minus 1, D3 damage.
All right. 5s.
Oh,
All right.
I wish you had some flux tokens, huh?
No.
First one is 3, second one is 2.
Okay. First one is I'll take the 3. How about the 2? Okay.
So 2 more die. All right, so that chicken, and then his. So how many did I kill there?
6.
All right, so I owe you some 5s. I take 2 mortal wounds.
Okay. Doing some of my work for me.
Yeah, but killing half that squad is pretty good. All right, down to 12. All right,
Chat, this is me. This is me threatening a child with the tickle finger, who's staring me down looking for snacks.
I'll just punch you.
She's trying to shake us down for oatmeal cream pies at the moment.
Don't you dare.
We shall not be moved.
Anyway, as I was not saying, so we're going to go here. We're going to do the same thing, the bolt to change into the boy squad.
Okay.
So that should be 4 plus the...
And this is coming off of the blue boy?
Yeah. This
Okay.
is the one that he does not have the extra 6 attacks.
And I currently have a knob, 3 boys, and a character. Front and center.
Right. We're going to continue with the sustained training here. Perfect. 2s. Yes. 3 sustained. Right, I do need to verify.
I hope all those aren't D3 extra attacks.
I think this is one thing that's kind of weird about...
Yeah, that's a lot.
It is sustained hits D3. There you go. So 3 D3. Just another 1 on top of that. Cool. So it could have been 9, could have been 3. So we picked 4. All right, and then on 3s. Cool, so you've got 5, 9 invulns.
9 invols.
D3 damage a pop. So you make 2.
2.
Okay, so 7.
7 get through. And we're going to have to
slow
kind
roll
of
this.
slow roll these, yeah.
All right, so first one
Oh, you could do
is 1.
1. Okay, I'll take 1.
Next one, 3.
3.
She gone. Still kills 1. On the third one here, that was a Jacob Floor dies, by the way. 2.
I didn't see it.
Oh, everyone heard it.
2. Let's go knob on this one.
He gone.
Oh, he gone.
And this is the last dude bro here. So he takes 1. All right, and then I got 4d3 on your character. Does he have any special shenanigans?
Nope, just his normal 5 up.
4 damage. Hold on. Because at this point, it's just Feel No Pains for you, which you can't use Flux Tokens
Or yeah,
for.
6 up. Feel no pains.
How many wounds does he have?
6, I believe.
I kind of really want to kill him here, so I might use my Flux Tokens on this damage.
6 wounds. 5 up, invul. 6 up, feel no pain.
Yeah, tracking. So I'm actually going to go ahead and burn some tokens here, because I really want to kill him.
Okay,
So I'm going to burn all 4 of those. So I'm going to reroll my D3 damages.
got it.
It was worth it. So you
Oh,
got
yeah.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6 ups.
9 6 ups. And I got all these tokens back.
Yes.
5, 9,
So
6
you can't
ups.
use him here. So he's dead.
Why couldn't I use him here?
For Feel No Pains. You can't use him for Feel No Pains.
Oh, I can't use him on feel no pains. Got it. Yes, he does die.
And that's a character, right?
What's that?
That's a character,
No,
right?
not today. He normally is, but we've de-charactered everybody.
Oh, it's tough.
I stripped him of his
Yeah,
character.
I'll take it. I'll take
Are
it.
people using my landmines now?
Appreciate that, guys. I mean,
Who was that?
by
Treachery.
Ah, good man. Good man, Treachery. He knew. He knew.
He knew.
He knew. He knew.
Yeah, next character to die, you know.
All right.
I appreciate that, brother. Absolutely.
So I do owe you 5 models just dead. I take no more mortal wounds.
Okay.
So that strat actually does a lot. Like, that is extremely significant.
Sure. Yeah. Well, I mean, you get the sustained on there like that, and all of them are D3. That's brutal.
Yeah. No, chickens have great shooting, but it's the D3 damage, and you had no way
Yeah.
to change it before.
The variable
But
damage
Now I
is
can just be like, I'll just reroll 4 of those.
There's some question marks that I've got on this mechanic, right?
I don't think it'll last very long.
Like I think they're gonna put a limit to how many during an exchange.
Only after
right?
we've won a couple majors, so it's fine.
Yeah. So you're probably good for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine.
You're probably good for a while.
Sure. This list is meta.
It's so meta.
So that's 2 of my 4 chickens done.
Yeah.
Granted, it was only into the boys, but that's fine. Kairos has a blast weapon, I think. How's Kairos working here? He's got, it is blast, so I couldn't shoot that. So I guess it's going to have to go into because I am outside of 24 of your dudes in the back there. So it's going to have to go into the Squickhawks. There's literally no other units on the table.
But they are engaged.
They are not,
Why not?
because my strat.
Your strat says for the purposes of shooting, though, right? With that bird, look, can we look at the strat?
Yeah, so that bird no longer counts as being engaged with those guys. So they're out in the
Let's just look at the strat real quick, just out of curiosity. If it's for that interaction or whether it's into the phase or
Fickle
into
Fire.
the turn.
Until the end of the phase, enemy units that are not considered to be in engagement range of my unit, which I picked as him.
Gotcha.
And
Okay.
I pick him because he's the recipient of the mortal wounds.
Right.
For all ranged weapons. Until the end of the phase, each time any model is destroyed, while within engagement range, on a d6, I roll a d6 on a 5+, I suffer 1 mortal. So I get to keep doing it over and over again.
Aha. So you need to give him some wounds back because he only had 2 models with an engagement range of him.
I think the whole unit is considered to be in engagement range.
That just said models, though. Language just
Oh,
said
by models. Okay, yeah.
So give him some wounds back, and then we are good to go.
Man, I'll take one of those because I did. It was basically that first volley where you pulled models that I did. take those.
Right.
It was literally both of those. So yeah,
These new detachments and new rules, man. There's going to be some figuring them out as we go, for sure.
And it's Christmas, so thanks for the wound back.
You got it. You got it. You keep dropping all these socks and underwear on me, right? Where's my PlayStation?
A couple more of these. And you
Where's
might
my
have
new bike?
one. She has it.
Okay, I can take her.
So Kairos is going to go ahead and start shooting some squiggy hogs.
All right.
Some squiggles, you know what I mean?
Oh, the squiggly parts.
So we're going to go for the...
Do you have any way to ignore cover?
No.
Because I have a stratagem when I'm selected as a target of a shooting attack. Let me have a look at it real quick and see if it has any value in this moment.
All right, well, I'm going to roll my...
How many shots are you rolling?
9.
9 shots. So that could have some value.
Yeah, now that you know that information. I did say it was only my D3 plus 6. I already told you what it was going to be. So it was a minimum of 7.
I'm not even 100% sure. I think it's just cover.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to put you on your invul anyway. Because I'm AP3.
If they have the infantry keyword, they would have had stealth as well. They don't, so we're not going to spend the CP. The stealth being able to give you a -1 might have been worth it.
Yep. So hitting on 2s, because I can see your unit.
Okay.
Hitting on 2s, winning on 3s. Are you -1 to wound? Is that a little squig hog thing?
No.
I'm going to roll my hits, and you let me know how that works out.
Yeah, I'm almost certain it's not.
Almost, but not quite.
Oh, dude, I've been playing Orks for so long, I still don't know any of their data sheets.
I know all of last edition's data sheets very well still.
That's where I get mixed up.
Well, we're going to have to
Yeah, definitely bring this one up.
Chapter Master Ballsack.
What?
20 gifted memberships.
What's up,
What
Chapter Master? He's here for that squiggoth action.
Giving the ball sack.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, thank you so much for that support, John. We appreciate you. Still waiting to hear back about getting you rescheduled onto the channel. Hey, that light's out.
Aw, rip the light.
Thank you so much for that support, John. You've been incredible for us over this past year, and man, we couldn't have done this without you. So thank you so much.
Love you a long time. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, that's our exchange. That's our currency. I don't know if they accept that currency any extra money.
Want a flux token? You can send it back, you know what I mean?
All right, what do we have?
I'm waiting to see if you have a -1 to
I
wound.
don't think I have one, dude.
You might, which is important because this is the first time I've attacked them. Although it is.
Nope. Just ignoring modifiers to move and otherwise.
All right, so you got 7 on your
Okay.
invul, D3 damage.
7 on my invul. You know what? I'm going to put these on Grot.
What?
I'm going to use these Grot Revolution dice.
I thought you were using distraction guard. I was like, no! That's not bad.
Not too shabby.
So 4 go through?
4 go
How many
through.
wounds are these things about? Oh, hey, what do we got here? 4?
So 2 go through.
Okay, so let me rephrase. How many wounds are these things about?
3 on the little bodies, 4 on the knob on Smash Up.
All right, so first one is 1.
1. All right.
Take 4.
Take 4.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's first of all, on the first one, feel no
okay.
pain. All right. That one's going to get through. And then we're going to just wound a 3-wound body here because he's taken the first wound. There's no sense in pulling a 4-wound body. But let's see if we can get, you said 3
It was
damage.
4 total, yeah.
4
So
total.
You just rolled 1. Nope.
Okay. So he is going to eat it. That guy right here.
Took the bush with him. All bush boy. Know what I mean?
He was eating.
All right, my hazardous. I do take 3 on Kairos. That takes me down to 17. Do we even have any d20s on this side of the table anymore?
Just the wound counter in the back of the gargantuan squiggoth.
Okay. What happened to the other one? Didn't he have a D20 in his?
No, that was the one he was
Pocket
using
too?
over there.
Oh, okay.
There are more around.
So I'm just going to count up for once.
But if I go out there again, your kid's going to ask me for food.
Yeah, that's fair. And she ate dinner so she can get bent. Merry Christmas! All right, so that's that done. And then we've got this Chickums. He does not have blast, but I am going to go ahead and use his weapons here and just shoot this.
Okay.
Because I can just do lethals.
Right.
It is going to count as if I am in. Oh, sorry, I owe you one. No, he doesn't take one.
Oh, no, he wasn't even engagement range.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I'm rolling it anyway. So I got these attacks here. So I'm going to go ahead and roll the lethal hits here. So on 3s, because -1 to hit.
Bet you won't.
Yay.
Oh, you did. You did a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
You did way more than I wanted you to.
All right, and then on 5s.
You're doing too much.
4 minus D. So 4 ups.
Oh, those were lethals, not sustained.
Yeah, those are
Okay,
lethals.
I can tuck my balls back into my sock then. That was
What? What?
I was really worried for a moment there.
No, when I'm winning on 5s. But
5 up invols. What's
Yeah.
the AP?
2.
AP 2. Yes, even with the cover 5s, that keeps it.
4D3.
I imagine that's my flux token.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now it's my flux token.
It is. It is. I have to tell you, your flux tokens haven't been doing great for me.
I mean, they did pretty good.
They did pretty good.
There.
Yeah, they did.
Damage. You can have one of those back.
And these are D3s?
Yes. Yep. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. That's pretty good.
All right, but we need, because these are over here.
Onto him.
On the here.
That's why I did lethals. That's why I did lethals.
Yeah, 11. I didn't like that at all.
Yeah.
All right, 5 wounds left. We're bracketed.
Yes. All right. On to the Rod of Sorcery. Huzzah! There are no benefits here, so everything hits on 5s. Ooh.
2, 3.
These are.
It's funny how like it took your whole army to bring one down, and then like you got a chicken and
It just pops off.
and this other homie that are going.
This is only going to be -1, so I'm going to spend one of these tokens to reroll one of these.
Okay.
No.
You know what though, man,
What?
we did that wrong.
You did it wrong.
He's got an armor save of 3 and would be getting cover. I was rolling those against the squig hogs over there, and giving them their 5-up invul.
Okay. I mean, you can take a couple ones.
No, we're going to leave it as is. But that was something that because it's impossible to know like what I would have or wouldn't have saved. But it was just one of those.
There is a way
as
to
I
know.
remember it. Yeah, that's going back a little bit further than I care to. It's quite all right.
Just put 3 ones back on them. Say one of those doesn't
All
go
right.
through.
One of them gets. One of them does not get through.
Marcus. All right.
Yeah, I was counting
What did I
those up
just
for those.
So
squig hogs.
you still owe me 3 at -1, so it's 3 ups on him.
3 ups on him. What's the damage on these?
D3.
Why is everything D3 with you?
Tzeentch.
That's what's wrong with you.
Yes.
I'm sorry. AP what?
1.
AP 1. So 3s.
Yeah, that's a floor dice.
Okay. Do I have? I do.
You do.
Okay.
Hey, give me one. I'll take that one.
take that
yeah.
one.
That was D3. Huzzah! 3.
Ha!
So put it back down to where it was.
put it back to
That's
where
what
it
you
was.
get. That's better than being on 2.
It is. It is. Not in terms of bracketing. That's all the same.
Yes.
But yeah.
Yeah, something about flat 12 damage doesn't really matter to me, though.
Yeah. No, you're right.
And
You're
I am
right.
100% going to be using the strat to stop that. So, I think that's all I'm
brings us
shooting.
to our fight phase. Yeah.
Charge phase.
Oh, you
So-
don't want to charge, do you?
Oh, we want to charge.
What are you charging?
Melee Chicken's going to get in because I have to show him.
Oh, he is a melee chicken.
He's the melee chicken.
Yep, that's right.
That's his whole reason for being.
That should do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should do it.
Yeah, so
Because your base is 4 inches.
it's 3 inches on the base. So I just basically 4 inches gets me on this side.
4 inches on the base. But yeah, so your base would just go over here. You got plenty of room.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I
that base
literally
is
just-
4 inches wide.
Alternate where it goes, and it gets
Mm-hmm.
me within an inch.
How'd you roll the 3?
That would have been bad.
Would have been saucy.
Because I definitely want that CP. I don't want to spend it. This one. I'm
Okay.
going to go into them boys. Yeah, look at 3.
That'll do it.
Kairos into boys through this side.
You got it.
A schmix. A schmix. So we have some opportunities to thin your punchbacks. And then that chicken's just going to be fragged. That's fine. Nothing I can do about that. He did his job. Okay, so onto the charge phase.
And I don't have any units for any kind of heroics.
All right, so let me go through this book of what his profile is right now.
Oh, I'm really excited to hear about that.
So we've got the Staff of Tzeentch for 5 attacks. We've got the Baleful Sword for 3, but those are extra, so those are non-modifiable as far as number of attacks. However, the Netherblade, or the Neverblade, it's not even Nether, it's Neverblade. Initially, it increases my strength of melee weapons by 2, and the attacks and AP by 1, which is important. It also gives me +1 to hit. However, if I spend a Flux token, I get an additional... sorry, it's just plus strength and +1 to hit. If I spend the token, it goes strength, attack, armor penetration. So I'm going to spend 1 here to make him go full kit.
Sure.
All right, so I am +2 to strength, which doesn't really do a whole lot over here.
Still keeps you on 5s?
Yeah, if I had 2 CP, I would use the strat that gives me 3 attacks, or +3 strength. Like that's kind of the kit. Normally, you would see like a Demon Prince. Have him a Demon Prince on with wings, where he gets like the extra attacks and all that stuff, and you just make him just go wild.
And now, before you tell me the damage, D3.
And why is it D3?
Going out on a limb here.
Flat 3 on all of it.
Nice, nice.
So I mean that is a similar profile to the Demon Prince. It's just on a bigger chassis, with better shooting though.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Bigly.
All right, so I've got the 5 attacks here out of the sword, so 6 attacks with the Flux token that I spent.
Perfect.
Hitting on 2s.
Okay.
No shenanigans here. All right. And then this is going to be strength, so winning on 5s.
Yep.
None of those. Dingleberg. I'm gonna T13, man. That's a wicked breakpoint.
It's a rough one.
It's a wicked
you can
breakpoint.
imagine how difficult it would have been in the early days of Warhorde when he could get -1 to wound.
Oh, before they gave it the path, yeah.
Yeah,
That
gave just about every weapon in the game 6s. Very few weapons could get a 5 against it. It was pretty
and then
cool.
they gave everybody basically T13 or strength 13.
or lethal hits, or
Yeah.
but
Yeah, thanks, G-dubs. So we're just going to go to the Baleful Sword. We'll go to the extra attacks here, hitting on 2s. And then on 5s, because strength 9.
that was okay. Good.
And then I'll spin a Flux here. No, so just 1.
Then this is flat 3,
AP3, flat 3.
and then I get to attack before you attack again
Yes.
because you've only got that 1 in there.
Yes.
All right.
Just 1.
AP1,
AP3.
AP3. Okay.
Flat 3. Still
Yeah, I'll still take it. I'm not gonna. I can't flex it again.
down to 2.
Down to 2 wounds remaining.
Yeah, that's initial swing. Really
Can he be a superhero? I've got 1 more activation of Waaagh attacks.
I mean, you're not going to
Who?
go, are you? No, because you're going to attack first anyway.
Yeah, I'll attack first anyway, but I will have to attack with this guy first unless I opted to. I could interrupt right now, right?
It's risky.
It is risky in the fact that like the interrupt would allow me to basically attack with both of these guys first, rather than picking one and then you picking the other. His melee profile's pretty trash. Is that right?
It's still the 5 attacks, winning you on 3s, 3 damage.
Yeah, so it could pick up a couple of bodies. That's not an attrition unit. I mean, I expect them to die piece by piece as we go. So 2 CP to do that, I don't think is
That's
good.
all your CP, right?
Right. So I think that what we're going to do then is we're instead going to go sustained somewhere. So if you'd like to proceed on through your attack cycles.
Quickly. All right, so here, we'll attack with the staff into the boys unit.
Got it.
Because if Kairos attacks first, you could pull out.
Right.
Whereas the characters over there, I'm going to be in engage range, even if you pull that 1 boy.
You got it.
So on 3s here. Okay. And then on 3s again. 4. -1. 3 damage.
4 -1. Say it on our 5s.
Involves. Well,
All right, there we have it.
my goodness. All right, I don't know
By the grace of Gork.
by the
Possibly Mork.
by the things of his thing. 5th of his name. All right, Staff of Tomorrow, yonder.
Right.
His weapon's actually kind of cool. So it's 5 attacks hitting on 3s, which is but strength 8 -2, 2d3 damage. Pretty spicy.
Ooh.
It could be spicy.
That could be spicy. Another reason you might have wanted to have cleared out some of those boys first, so that
one.
you're taking shots directly at the leader with that. 1 on my invul, and I got a flux token, but I don't need it.
You eat a whole bag right now. The
you
whole
know,
bag. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a little snacky,
The
but I
whole
don't know
bag.
if a whole meal.
I mean, he's making saves, but he's not doing anything else.
Really? Because my pinks are dead.
Shots fired, Luke. Shots fired. And I did kill your pinks, because that's right. Big boss maneuver right there, man.
Yeah, so got
I've
a
killed
full
like
unit.
12 total pinks. And a couple of blues.
Yeah, no blue.
Yeah, they split over.
They didn't split. You haven't killed any blues yet.
I'm going to kill me some blues.
You're gonna try.
I'm going to kill me some blues.
Last one to hit. No target for you.
So that is all of your charges,
Yes.
correct?
Because
So let's
the
go ahead and
3 birds.
Let's go ahead and get into the Squiggoth, because we got to kill something with it before he goes the way of the dodo.
Where are you putting those attacks?
We're
What's your
going to put,
bracket?
I've got 7 attacks.
7?
We're going to put 3 of them here, 4 of them there. And I've got flux tokens.
You do. You're hitting on 4s now?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to spend my 1 CP to try and eliminate one of your options here.
Okay. And the benefit here, guys, is that like his stocks go down on this stratagem right now, because
Yeah, it is
already
technically-
I'm missing 1 through 3.
I'm probably going to have to spend a flux token, but if I hit a 4, 5, or 6, that's a third
It's
of your
right.
efficiency.
It's a whole lot of
So
efficiency
it is
taken
technically
away.
worse, but it also does pay out more if I hit.
You're right.
So I'm going to spend a flux token here
Okay.
to re-roll that,
Give me
which allows me to do.
Okay,
neither go
2s. All right, so I double miss on 2s. All right, so the 3 over here, do we give him sustained? I don't think so. I think that, I mean, I don't see why not, actually. Because I could
Can
go
you?
sustained over there, but I've probably got the volume. Yes, I could give him sustained, and then if it's my prey target, ooh, it might require a beast snagger unit to be a target of that stratagem.
Yeah, because I remember
Mm-hmm.
one of our big talks was that these guys just don't benefit from a lot of stuff.
Yeah, well, and that's the big part of the big hunt as well, is that, like,
It's the beast snag.
the entire detachment gives like 1 point of benefit around.
Yeah.
Right, and it's
enough.
not great there. So let's just check these stratagems here,
Okay.
because I bet it probably is. It is indeed a beast snag unit. So no sustained here. That makes it nice and easy. Let's go with these guys first.
1 hit.
1 hit.
This is into the Soul Grinder.
It is. And we're going to spend 2 of our flux tokens here, because I really want to see him go down. And that'll get me 2 hits.
Where's the other one? You said 2. Give me that. Oh! You got 1.
Flux token.
You have 1 flux token.
Oh, I was about to say, that 2 doesn't wound you.
3 does.
3 does.
Because it's strength. Stupid, right?
Yeah, big strength.
And it's not benefit, or it doesn't have any requirements for the charge to have part of strength.
Because you're 11, and it's not a 22 strength. So, but yeah, it is 3s on the second one.
Okay. So just 1, and I have flux token.
Yeah, you do.
4.
But if you could fail it for me, that would be, okay, just fail it one more time. Just fail it one more time, Rob. Do me a favor. Merry Christmas.
My crisis. Go Tzeentch. Woo woo.
All right.
You want to talk about a tar pit army?
We're going to have to do it the hard way. Let's go 4 into your chicken.
Oh, he dead as hell.
I don't know.
I
got 1 flux
You
token.
got it done?
Okay. We got 2 coming through. 2 coming through.
2.
2 wounds.
Whoops. Spike. Yeah. Oh, wait. 12. You didn't. You give me that. See, reroll. Give me that. I think you only rerolled 1.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you can have it back. Reroll this one.
Don't you do it again.
Eat the whole bag. That's what you get.
So I think the fact that we're playing Memeless tonight, we talked about how this is not a traditional game of 40k. These fit perfectly. Right?
You
So-
said you wanted like a holiday theme, and
Yeah.
I was like, nothing says holiday like the gift of giving and also taking back.
And it's basically, these are fruitcakes. It's like, oh, Merry Christmas. Hey, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Brenda, Merry Christmas.
Okay, well, Gargantuan Squiggoth kills nothing because of flux tokens. Good times.
I
over
love
to
this
you,
game.
sir.
So we're gonna go yonder and try and kill Squagog.
That is nutty. That is
great.
nutty, dude. That's
And again,
so
I
many
reread it
rerolls that
again.
happen throughout here.
It
Oh, yeah,
just
yeah,
goes
yeah,
straight
no,
through.
for sure. Yeah.
As soon as you spend it, you get it.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. They're gonna have to fix us.
And
somewhere.
so if we look at the math on it, you basically, like, even had I put all of them into 1, being that I didn't do any damage to either one of them, it wouldn't have mattered.
No.
Now, I might have, should have put them all into 1 just to see. You know,
It would have been
get better
devastating to kill
odds,
both, though.
right?
Because it's 12 damage.
Right.
2 go through on the chicken, he's done.
Yeah.
2 wounds on the squaggles.
D3 damages or flat 3?
Flat 3 for the melee.
Okay. So let's go 5-up save. You said flat 3 damage. We're going to do this on a knob on Smasher. All right. He's going to take the first one. He's going to take all the damage.
And
then the second one, he'll take that as well. And then he'll die.
So 1 snob on smack him. He gone. Okay. So your activation now for one of your ongoings.
Both of these guys are fresh. And they've done all of their attacks. He's got his attacks, which obviously need to go here.
The last can is due. My 6 extra attacks don't have to. And honestly, they probably won't.
So I think that we're going to take... This guy's probably locked up, right? He's probably based?
Yes.
Okay, so we've got those 2 guys that can go this way. I don't have dev wounds from the charge anymore, but I feel like I have to do that. See if we can clear the point of the little guys with the little chaff, put the 2 bigger guys into him, and see if we can buy a little time for that gargantuan squiggeth. So let's start with the beast boss.
Okay. This is into oh boy, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. What?
I'll save the sustain for over there.
Or you could re-roll it. I don't care.
No, it's okay. I was doing the math in my head as to what the right move was. And over here, this is such a long shot anyway. I don't
it's a
need
pipe
the
dream for
sustain for any of that, right?
Yeah, because you're not going to...
Okay, so this is now wounding on 4 better for the anti-monster. Well, there's that.
So it's 8 damage?
4 saves. Let's...
No dev wounds.
Flux, right.
Because there's no charge.
Yeah, so
Did
4
you just
saves.
flux me, bro?
I did.
Well, give me my pog back, bro. Pogs.
You may as well just let it live here.
No.
Like what Tzeentch
I have to
basically
give it
means.
to you.
Tzeentch basically means we get to reroll when we want to reroll. That's
So how many do I owe you?
you owe me 4.
Okay. Get out my swamp. 4 ups. 2 damage a pop?
2 damage pop.
Hit that! 2, 4, 6. That's... So that would be leaving on 4, and this guy can't... Oh, there's a power.
The other guy is the knob, so he's the power snapper. So I do have a very, very slim chance.
So...
My chances got better with all these rerolls.
Hit that! Yeah!
Why do we even have it at a damage phase when there's flux tokens?
Huzzah!
Okay.
Yep. This is the medicine. That's 2! 2!
I'm an overperformer. An
Yeah.
overachiever.
There you are.
Okay. That is just 1 save.
4. Goes through. I'll take it this time.
2 damage. Well, at least he'll be bracketed now.
Maybe.
I think so. I don't know if that's going to matter. Gargantuan Squig's got 2 wounds left on it. It might be a bridge too far regardless.
So here's my 2 cents, right? If you survive,
Right.
you owe me a battle shock.
Right.
If you fail, you probably die.
Yeah, maybe I keep CP just for that. Matter
Yeah,
of fact, I
that
still
would
need
be...
to track
Because you're
my
going to go up to
CP.
1 CP at that point anyway. Or, because you haven't done the sustain hits yet.
Right, I've got 2 CP in the bank currently.
Yeah, but like that's the thing is like, that would be bad for you because then all your stuff is battle shock coming out for
Right.
the rest of the turn anyway.
Right.
Okay, what am I doing? All right, Soul Grinder. I wanted to see when he brackets. 1 to 5. So he's not bracketed. Very Christmas.
You're really flexing me out. Dude.
Get fluxed.
What the flux?
What the flux? All right, so we're going to put the... We're going to click the right one this time. So they've done their attacks. So now...
Oh, I do need to attack with the rest of the guys, unless you want to just pull those pinks.
No, because -1 to hit and you've been swinging like
That's
dude.
fair. That's fair. We didn't use any stratagems on it. Now, I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 remaining.
Yeah, because you didn't take any damage from 2 chickens. And it wasn't even because you needed to flux me.
I'm fluxing so hard.
What?
I said I'm fluxing so hard right
I'm
now.
losing the battle, boys. I'm fluxing. -1.
So 3s? Or, yeah, 3s.
Yeah, because you don't have bonuses or anything that you have to worry about.
Why didn't you just let me kill him? Making me roll these dice.
Because there's a chance you don't.
Yeah, it is.
It's not a great chance, but
That's why. That's why I'm mad you made me roll it, right? Like, you know. And then this is 3s.
Threes. Oh, my whole Lanto.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna hold these in my hand. All right, so I'm gonna have to do these piecemeal because I have the 4 blues. 4 blues on 4s.
Don't you do this to me.
1 dice. 3 blues. 3 blues.
Whose Christmas is this? Is this your Christmas?
2 blues are dead.
This is nutty.
2 blues. 2 blues. Oh. 1 blue. All the blues are dead. All right, and a pink dice.
This is crazy.
But
All
nice.
right, well, does the pink split?
Well, I got to do the brimstones and also the pinks. So I got all the options. You get that on my face.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right, so we'll do the blues first for the brimstones.
Got it.
I get 4 brimstones, and then the 1 pink. I get 2 blues. I end up with more models than you killed.
Merry Christmas.
My Christmas.
Yeah. Remember I said Tzeentch was the Chaos faction that I just
Love.
At some point I'm going to paint up a Tzeentch army just because I like the model range.
Oh, they're so awesome.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I might have to do it before all this bullshit goes away.
All right, so we're gonna do the thing where I spawn into base to base with you again.
Yep. You got it.
Because this guy was here. I had to pull him just because
Yeah,
all
you're
the
fine.
gunk was in the way.
While you're doing that, let's go ahead and just line up these strikes over here.
Oh no. Wait, I owe you attacks, don't I?
No, you just attacked here.
No, I didn't.
I was finishing up that attack.
Yeah, you were finishing up that
Oh,
attack. I
then,
didn't get to
yeah,
attack.
you get attacks first.
I mean, also it doesn't matter though.
Pick that wing.
All right. Rude. So 5 attacks. We'll do the...
No.
He did not attack.
Yeah, no, it's his turn to attack.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I did this, your turn
And then I was about to be like, oh, da, 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 and you're like, oh, da, da.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I said. All right, so as I was saying, we'll do the big attacks because I'm not bracketed. Honestly, we'll just do everything here
Yeah.
because you can't fall back with anything, right?
I've got
I own this point
2 wounds
in
and 3
space.
flux tokens. Now, if I can channel some
That's
of your...
why I'm doing this.
I can channel some of your flux rerolls on saves.
So this one will put you on 6s.
Okay.
So
Well, 5s because of the invul.
correct. So 5 attacks here on 3s.
Okay.
Christmas. Winning you on 3s. Hey, could you hold onto these for me for a second? Just 1 second. All right, 3 invulns, please. You wanna spend a couple of those? Thanks.
I hate this. I hate it in a laughable way. Do you know what I mean? Oh, damage.
Minimum damage, you're dead. Because it's D6 plus 2.
And I've got 2 wounds.
Yeah. So that was almost biasing.
Do we explode? Come on! No!
Oh,
Woo!
I feel like I just
We're
got
doing
attacked.
some work here, boys. On my guys, too, though.
Hey, look, I'm finally going to kill some of those boys. So,
Double check. I do believe it is 2d6.
I do declare
I do declare.
that it didn't bad.
Deadly demise, 2d6.
Didn't Christmas.
Okay, this could go crazy now.
So where are we starting? And why is it not my models?
It's your models. Of course it's your models. So we're basically, this guy is safe.
Yeah, so every unit inside a range.
So those guys are safe. All of that is safe. Everything else here, including my homies,
Where do you want to start?
is going to have a bad day.
You might actually kill some pinks.
Let's start with my guy here.
Soul Grinder?
Oh, 12 damage.
Hey, it's like he got an attack through. It's crazy. No, I explode.
I was going to say, wait your turn.
I mean, he did his thing, so that's fine.
All right, chicken over here has how many wounds on him?
Kairos has, he took 3, so he's got 17. Oh, he takes 2.
Oh, I can't re-roll that.
No.
Can I re-roll that with the CP? I can't, right?
No, Deadly Demise is not a rerollable thing.
So you've got 2 there. This guy's safe.
So
The pinks, 3.
I'm going to go ahead and kill the Brimstones.
And then the homie on the other side here, 5.
That's fine. Yeah, so he goes down to 13.
Not bad, not bad.
It's not
My
bad.
guys, ready for the next 12?
Good news is that doesn't kill your character,
1,
though.
2. Hold on, I better go ahead and do this too. And feel no pains.
Christmas! didn't kill any, so this is great.
This Christmas, I gave you my back.
And you took it away.
Okay.
So
9.
That's a unit, right? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, and then the knob over
Knob
there.
takes 1. So, hey! Stonks, baby.
We got the explosion. I mean, that's a win in itself.
Yeah. No,
You know
I
what
mean, you definitely took the moral high ground. So I took 5 out of my 13. No, we take those. That was a good time. It was a bad time, but it was a good time.
Now we know why his wings off.
Yeah.
He just got blown off.
These magnets aren't very magnety. They're good, but not great.
That was hilarious.
Let's get serious.
So how many total wounds was that from one explosion?
12, 11.
Kind of disappointing for being a 2d6. We got 2 1s.
A 3 and a
3.
5.
I mean, starting off
That
with
was
12, though.
But then you need spikes. Like, killing that Soul Grinder is significant.
Yeah,
Killing
but
your unit, significant.
Putting 12 into one of the other guys would have been better. I'm not complaining. And I'm definitely not complaining about me taking 11 because that's just humor.
Yeah,
right?
that's good viewership.
That's hilarity at its finest.
And get those grats out of here and lose a couple of those too.
Okay, so that is 11 bodies for the Gretchen. That's 5.
So use like 5 or 6 here.
Probably.
This is-
1.
yeah, so I said 5 or 6.
Not too bad.
If you are battle shock, sounds good.
Yeah, until the start of my turn. But
Yeah, but you still
it's
battle
not
shock.
really going to matter because you've got the OC
I've
there
got
for it.
OC for the buggers.
Okay, so that's over to my attacks. Squig Hogs on the other side of the table. I went ahead and already piled them in.
Yeah, and
did
then
all
I
the consolidates. I have 5 small bodies and then the knob on Smasher.
This board just got a lot
That
thinner all of a
was
sudden.
hilarious, bro.
I can actually see the table now. That's great.
I loved every bit of that.
This is turn 3. Mm-hmm. This is the top of 3.
Okay, Beast Chopper.
Goodness gracious.
6 attacks.
I have a million flux tokens with no
So
CP.
that brings us to 7 attacks on the Waaagh. These are going to be hitting on 2s. And then, of course, Anti-Monster 4. Oh, dude, there's my CP. I said I was going to go
Yeah,
sustain
no, we
on
talked
them.
about it. Is it 2 CP or 1 CP?
1 CP.
Have you used any strats over here? Like, ever?
No.
Okay, cool. Because he has Vex, and I just completely forgot about it because it's been so chaotic ever since.
And then these are anti-vehicle, anti-monster force.
2 damage a pop?
2
Are
damage
these
a pop.
devs? Or not
No,
devs?
these
because
aren't
they're charged?
devs. No.
So it's a 5?
Only the Beast
6?
Boss gets devs on the charge.
Yep, okay, just making sure. I have trauma from him from ATC, so. Force? Mm-hmm. Attack!
Dude, your saves have been
Tzeentch?
offensively good. This
I'm not even
evening.
going to give you a flux token for this one because I'm going to save it for later. So I take 2. Mm-hmm. Down to 11.
All right, these are
Bring it to 11.
dev wounds. If we can get them through. We've got 2 hits.
Yes, sir.
One of them explodes.
No, sir.
And then strength 7. Looking for 6s though. No 6s.
No 5s either.
So no 5s either.
You can flux that if you want.
And we didn't charge, so we don't get the lance. Add 1 to charge rolls.
Yeah, you're not going to flux and try to
You want to flux those ones?
get some
For
sixes?
that one, no, because I need a
Dev
5
wounds.
to wound you. I need a 6 for dev wounds. Those guys need a 4 to wound you. Right, so I may as well use the flux
1
over
damage
there
pop
on the
or 2
4.
damage pop?
2 damage a pop.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that one, like, out of a theory, let's say we fluxed it. There you go.
Yeah, I'll
Right.
take my token back. Tzeentch doesn't do theory.
Here's your theory token.
There, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, this looks a whole lot like a theory token. You know, one of these
Well,
things doesn't belong here.
I ran out of these pogs.
Okay, so we did some damage to you, though, right? You didn't save all of it.
No, I took 2.
Took 2. Just need to do that 18 more times.
I'm going
Squig
to
Hog
save
boys.
19 of them, so it's fine.
Yeah, I know. I only need like 4 to kill you. Like it's I gotta get 19 to get the 4 through. These guys 4 attacks or 3 attacks apiece, and I've got 5 of them. It's been an amazing game so far, dude.
No, I'm craftsman style. Don't get me wrong.
Okay, exploding 5s. And then the anti-monster 4.
So 3s. Ooh.
Yeah, 3s to hit.
Okay, and then that was a hit.
5 more back.
6, because you suck at counting.
Oh. I suck at counting multiple times in a row.
Yeah.
The same number.
Yeah. 6 is not
Anybody looking to hire an accountant? These should be 4s. I don't know what that was when I think it might have flipped it, but there you go. So that should be 2 more damage total. Hold on. Flux tokens. Okay.
So I have 5. So 9 saves. I'm going to use my loaded dice. You can go and take those away from me. 4s, and then I have 5 rerolls.
Jeez, dude.
I'm not
You're
even
crushing it.
I'm not even going to give you those rerolls. I'll take the 4 damage.
You don't even need the flux tokens, man. It's excess. What kind of Slanesh stuff is this?
It's pink dice.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to keep on my flex tokens so I can use them in your turn. That was the top of 3.
I'm in danger.
Are we finally to the bottom?
Yeah, we're to the bottom. Roll it.
I feel it in my holes. Let's get
my
on
chicken
to...
holes.
That's all the fighting, right? No. He's got to fight. He did.
He did.
So we fought everybody.
I didn't fight with these guys.
Then fight them. What are you waiting on?
You, to remind me to fight.
Fair. That's fair. That's fair. Well, here
I'm not going to tag the Gretchen, though.
Here I am indeed, sir. God, that was crazy. That was absolutely nutty.
See, this is why we never finish a game here. Because they go crack. All right. Ow. Fat bastard. All right. 3 attacks out of the Herald into the boys, because we did not tag the Gretchen.
Right.
2 hits. So on 4s. And then strength 4. Nothing. And then out of the 1 pink there, and then 3 blues. Oh, sorry, one of these isn't. None of it. And then on a 5 for the brimstone. Ooh, not a 5. Oh. All right, nothing there. Carry on.
All right. Well, that will be our turn.
So I didn't do either of my secondaries
I like the sound of
because
that.
we had to.
Fight everything.
I was basically in combat.
Everything. Yeah.
So that being said, I'm going to ditch them both because it's Christmas.
Absolutely nutty.
So I'm going to go up to 2
Absolutely nutty round of saves. So you're going to roll nothing but 1s if I can secure some hits on my turn now. Because
Can
your
you?
odds,
On 1 unit?
Your odds have basically got your good dice rolls up through about March or April. Right.
Well, this is your last game for a while, right? So,
It is. It is.
yeah, so that Graces will come back for 11th edition.
A hell of a game to go out on, for sure, man.
Close
this
out the
is
year.
the most fun in 40k that I've had in quite some time. Possibly since I stopped traveling to compete.
So, top of your turn. Let's look at some bookkeeping.
I'm going to call my second Waaagh.
You won't.
Damn it, he knows my rules. He knows my rules. I don't have a chance.
It's the other Beastly Boys.
Okay, so...
But we are talking about you are going to score 3 for primary.
Right.
Because I can't do anything about those guys. Do 5 Waaagh.
And then I do own the middle.
You do on the middle, so that's another. So that's 8 points total for primary.
And these guys are 5 each,
Yes.
correct?
Plus these guys are not battle shock.
What's his total health?
He's taken 5, so he's down to 15.
Down to 15.
I did
Well,
not
here.
have-
Oh, and he
I
gets
stole
some,
that earlier for him.
Bring
I
it
got you.
down for the Soul Grinder, too.
Another 2 points for Soul Grinder.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, so you definitely keep that. We weren't able to make anything happen off of that. I do have the ability to fall back and charge on this turn. I can, maybe scoot around back and go
And at that point,
body the objective with the pinks.
you could. That is another -1 to hit unit.
Yeah,
And then I would basically just ignore you for the rest of the game.
yeah.
But
I think I got to split attacks and tie up both of these chickens with that Squig Hog unit. I think that's where I have to do my fallback and charge stratagem. Let's go ahead and go up to 2 for the top of your turn. I don't
need
have
1
any
battle shock.
command phase stuff to do.
You do. Battle shock. On the boys unit.
Do I care if they're
It's a
battle
-1
shocked or
and his
not?
D3 wounds. Which would free up the character, because then he would not be
If
able
I
to get
fail the
damage.
battle shock, what is that? Does that heal you?
No, you just take D3 damage. which, because I'm not in engagement range, that would free him up by himself. Because that would take him out of engagement range.
Yeah, let's
Should be good for dev wounds.
just auto pass it. And theory roll.
Sure. So bad at -1. Didn't matter.
Okay. So we'll put that CP back.
Now I have the theory token, sir.
Okay, so they're going to be good. They're not going to fall back in charge anyway, which is what's strange. However, if he did fall back in charge, what? 13 wounds there, 15 wounds, or 20 wounds total?
He's 20 wounds base, so he's down to 15.
Down to 15.
Oh, I can actually do it this way now.
Curse Cowboy over here, Grotsky for 4 months.
What's up, Cursed Cowboy?
You know, Hosen, I was cheering for Rob to begin with, but I was hoping you would keep him on his toes.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm still standing,
No, yeah.
as the great Elton John once said.
Still looking pretty good, I might add.
Yeah, considering that 1,000 points were in your Buffaloes that are now.
Yeah,
Extinct.
half of my squad was baked into 2 models.
12 damage a pop, though. Good God.
Yeah, all right. Let's go overhead. Let me walk this table and kind of think about all the mistakes that I've made in life.
What have we been talking about in chat while he's doing his eyeballing?
We need to turn my mic on.
Yeah, turn your mic on so you can tell me. We talked about old boy getting his Grotskis.
We have some people working on some different projects. We got Kay tuning in from Germany, working on some guardsmen.
What's going on, Kay? Great to see you.
We also had, what was it? No, Dorian working on more Hormagaunts, so I feel his pain.
So I could fall back with those guys and then drop them into reserves. That could be spicy because it would get me an opportunity to get over there onto that objective maybe next turn. I can only do that. I can only pull these Snagga boys though into reserves.
It's a pickle jar.
All right, I do for my command phase have to pick a prey target, which I think we're going to do Old Blue right here in the middle.
Get him, Blue. It's my boy, Blue. And this is because you're going to do the
Stock and
thing?
tactics, Beast Snagga infantry or Beast Snagga mounted. Nope, that's not the one. Instinctive hunters. Any Beast Snagga unit that is not within engagement range. So I would have to fall back to use it on those guys, but that could allow me to stick them in reserve.
When do you have to use it?
At the
Usually it's
end of your opponent's fight phase.
yes, which
Yeah.
you were big tied.
Yeah.
Because I also have a pick up and drop. I just haven't used it because
Well, that does make
I have
that,
nowhere to go.
That does make that pretty easy then. All right, let's roll for our Gretchen. I only have the one I control. I do get an extra Gretchen
Hey,
CP. So
three
up to
turns
2
in.
for your turn, up to 3 for the Gretchen.
and
no.
2 as well.
No. Up to 2. I spent the 1 CP on the auto pass. So, yeah, so we don't have a whole lot that we need to do here.
Jesus.
I think it's really just 1 unit.
Very nice.
Yeah, so we're just going to fall back like so.
I'm going to use my super secret strat where I spend 5 flux tokens and overwatching. I'm not. It'd be great, but I won't.
I don't know how much actual value this is going to give me doing this.
You really have no choice.
Yeah, like I
It's your only unit
if
you
I
can
get
do
lucky, like I pick up one of those chickens, I
My
lock
chickens.
the other one into combat.
Merry Chrysler.
I could still fall back with these guys here.
As you punch half the terrain off the
Yeah,
table.
screw that terrain. That would force you to have to come out and get me. We're going to do that. Since I'm not killing you with anything, we're going to make you come get me here.
And he's on
These
one of
guys. Yeah.
the knob.
The knob. I was like,
They're going to step up.
Yeah, they're just going to step up and body block. Like, I don't think I've got the OC to take the objective with all of those other guys that you have.
Are they 2 OC pop?
No.
Okay, yeah. Because these are.
Oh, welcome B Ravens, gifting
what's up?
some memberships
Ravens?
himself. 10.
I knew there was a reason we had to do a Christmas night stream. And that's so we could get B Ravens out here. What's up, B Ravens? Great to see you again. We've missed you, man.
Gaunt's Ghost himself, not me. It's the Gaunt's of Christmas past.
Okay, so that will at least force that. If you don't come fight them, then maybe I pick them up. I see. Maybe I pick them up next turn for some play.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, and then we're going to spend that CP for the fallback, shoot and charge.
Sure. Man, I can't wait to use 5 flux tokens on your attacks.
So we do have some B Ravens trivia starting, but here's a question. I need your phone so I can see the answer, right?
Yes.
Give me that.
Yes, you do.
So, Hosen automatically loses this question.
No, actually, no, because I'm going to need this to reference, right? So here's what I would like to do, right? B Ravens is going to let us know if someone in chat gets it right. Once they've let us know if someone in chat gets it right, then you can send it to us. So that way we know, right? Otherwise, you're in our Discord, aren't you?
Yeah.
Because why don't you tell B Ravens where he can find you in the Discord, and he can send you the answer that way, or we can just.
I mean, we already got an answer, so good old Dan answered right off the bat.
Oh, nice.
Dan knows
Nice.
it?
Yep.
He actually knows the trivia? That means it must have been too easy.
Yeah.
The Ravens do it again. Dan's not allowed to get
What did we
nothing.
What did we tell you about furry trivia?
Yeah, him and Eric just, trash.
Okay,
Do your thing.
we're doing it.
Do you want to do the trivia now that it's already open
Yeah,
in chat?
yeah. We're good
Want
for
to roll
trivia.
off for the trivia? Roll me harder for the trivia. There's a whole stand there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Roll
I mean, there's also dice right there.
Put that! Oh. Flux token. Hey, give me that. Give me that bolt. Give me that bolt. Give me that bolt.
All right, what do we have for trivia this evening?
All right. This imperial religious holiday is perhaps the most revered day on the imperial calendar and commemorates the sacrifice of the Primarch Sanguinius, assumed to be the equivalent of Christmas in 40k.
100% know this one. You want me to go first?
It's
Father's Day, obviously.
no. So we'll go ahead and say it's Valentine's Day because he was a lover boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's my answer is Father's Day. His answer, Valentine's. How are we splitting up these dice?
I don't do imperial. Get out of my face. That's not fair.
Sanguinala?
It's not even a real
That
word.
sounds like some shit Dan would be into.
I mean,
even know what it is.
Sanguinius,
It's
there's
like
like
Lion
half
King.
the name right there.
Sanguinala.
Yours is everything the light touches. The rest of it's the warp.
That's basically Lion King. Yeah.
All right, so we've got shooting here. Let's go ahead and drop. That one's uninjured, right? No, he took 2.
Yeah, he's at 7
He's
total.
at 7
7,
total.
13, 15 untouched.
Okay, we're going to put all of our shots that way.
You can fall back, shoot, and charge.
Fall back, shoot, and charge.
Okay.
All of our shots are going to go this way. Let me double check it before chat tells me I'm cheating.
Chat, get him!
Get him, chat! Dude, I kind of wish...
Same.
I kind of wish GW would follow the lead on some of these other, like, softwares. Like that new recruit's a great army builder.
No, yeah, it's a great army build. It's just nice to be able to have a way to physically put it in a list format.
Okay, it's actually just charge. There is no shooting. Eligible to charge in a turn in which it fell back.
Great. Christmas.
So still worth it for the charge, but
Yeah,
yeah.
you're going to do the charge.
That's still going to be rough to do. So let's just get into it. They have no shooting. They have no shooting. I do have Grot Blasters.
Don't you dare. It is -1 to hit, so you're going to be hitting on 6s. Not 5s, right? Because you hit on 4s with Grots.
5s.
Because Grots shoot gooder.
All right, 5s. I just want to give you an opportunity to split.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. 2 saves.
All right, so I'm going
dash.
to do the Brimstone first.
Okay.
No, we'll do the two.
Dude, yeah, go for
two
bodies.
blues. We'll
Go
do
for
2
bodies.
blues. I'm good.
Okay.
Get fluxed.
I did it.
Just showing you how many saves I have to use on your charge.
Perfect. Let's go multi-charge both of the chickens. We need a deeper dice tray.
I've been saying that for a while. I've seen everybody else's dice trays that are like this thick. Okay, well.
Jacob's take on the way.
I was moving. I was doing the Egyptian. What's going on over there? I see orange text. What's up? Who that? Who is it?
Well, that was B Ravens with $100 super chat.
What?
Merry Christmas, Hobby Goblins. No landmines on this one. Just love for you guys.
Wow.
My goodness.
Wow, that sounds like landmines for Rob. B Ravens, you're too kind. Thank you again so very much, man.
Spank you so hard.
We've got a big audience. We've got our membership community, the Gob Squad. We have very few people that have directly been involved in our stream. Right, B Ravens, of course, McCardell, of course, right? You know, White Chocolate, of course. You know, there's so many people. Obviously, I don't want to single,
Other than the three
single those guys out.
Other than the three we
course.
did, yeah.
But it's noticed, man. It's noticed. Like that. It's really done incredible things for us, man. So we appreciate you greatly, and hope to see you back around more regularly. But understand, life does get in the way.
Hey, you let me know when that life's in your way. I'm gonna get it for you.
So that's all of the charges, right? No, we can do Gretchen. Let's charge Gretchen into the pinks.
You rat.
Charging Gretchen. That's the sound. Yeah. That is the Gretchen charge sound. Do me a favor. Just
get shit.
all of those guys that way for me. We're going to go ahead
chicken?
and avoiding the chicken, of course. And then we're going to go ahead and get started over here. I'm going to have a knob on Smasha and two boys.
I don't think you can, Jake. I think you're gonna have to touch the chicken. Based on.
No, I could opt not to touch the chicken.
Yeah, but if you can go base to base, like.
Yeah, but I can't charge something that I didn't declare. Right, so that means that that portion of the base is off limits.
Oh, I see. Okay. I thought for like your pylons or whatever, but you can just choose not to pylon.
Right.
I think.
Well, I shouldn't need to pylon anyway. I should be able to fight everybody where they are.
Could, maybe.
All right, so we're down to 3 attacks apiece. I've got 2 squig hogs going into the 7 wound chicken.
Okay.
I do charge here, so I do get +1 with the lance, but the 4 is still going to be better.
The 4 is louder.
This is hitting on 3s.
Oh. Okay, so what's attacking? It's just a squig hog or the boss?
This unit here, these 3 are going that way.
And what's
Those
attacking
4
right now?
are coming this way. These 3 on that one.
Okay, well, I'm going to spend the 1 CP on this guy then for the taking away one of your attack options here.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll a d6 here to see what does not hit,
Oh. 2s.
which you don't.
Don't hit anyway. Yeah, so you want to flex that.
Get fluxed. Attack! Yeah, no 3s. That'd be cool. We
Yeah,
took
that does. That I didn't roll any 3s here. I've got.
Oh, again, this is just for the blue.
Oh, for the blue one.
That's why I like. Okay, we gotta separate that now.
So force, monster anti-vehicle. There you go.
So you got 3 on yonder.
3 here, and then I've
that-
got the knob on Smasher to go.
Okay, so force. Takes 2.
Cool.
Down to 5.
All right. You know what I didn't do last time is the extra attacks for the jaws. That we'll do them this time. Not a big deal. That is 3 hits.
1 wound.
1 wound.
Another 2 damage. Goes through. Down to 3.
Okay. Let's see if the squig jaws can do anything for me here.
The squog dogs. My gosh.
Yeah, totally forgot about him last time though.
Oh, you're fine.
That would have been 18 extra attacks into him.
You would have missed.
I would have gotten 1 through. Based off of our math, that would have been 1 more failed save.
So you'd have an additional flux token, is what you're saying.
These are just extra attacks, so they got to do something big in order to matter. These are going to hit on 4s.
Yep. You good?
And then strength 5, strength 6. Hey, how about that? 3 saves, please, sir.
3 saves. 4s. 2 damage a pop.
2 damage a pop.
This is all of your attacks now.
Into that gray guy,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. I'm going to have to flux one of these. Because it's 2 damage a
Yeah,
pop.
big choppa, extra attacks. Yep, that's all
Cool.
of them.
So I'm going to flux this extra one. Because I want to save the 3 over here.
Yeah.
Nope, so he dies. Does he explode? He does.
Oh, great.
I don't know what these explode on. I haven't had one of these pop up.
Let me work through. It's not
Yeah,
going to
yeah, it
affect the
doesn't
rest of my
matter, yeah.
attacks anyway. So let me work through the rest of those real quick. That is 3 bodies, 3, 6, 9
D6.
into
Okay. Is this
into
the blue?
the big chicken.
All right, and this is not hitting on. So you're hitting on 4s,
Right.
effectively. It mattered one time.
All right. 4s. Fluxus.
Ooh, give me those fluxes.
All right. 3 saves. And these are AP2.
No,
Oh,
give me my
take
tokens.
He wants his tokens back.
Yeah, give me. 4s. Blue takes 2,
Okay.
down to 11.
Oh, Treachery coming in with a $20 super chat.
Treachery is one I have to add to that list too, man. Of course.
You treacherous
Absolutely, dude.
Merry Christmas.
If you guys
Merry
need
Christmas.
receipts for tax write-offs, if that's a thing, let me know. No, that's
We'll write
really
you blank
awesome, man.
checks.
Yeah, he said, Merry
Treachery's-
Christmas. Hope you dudes had a good one.
Absolutely.
Had a great one.
As soon as his holiday season lines up, we're going to get him in the studio to get a game with you.
Yes, we did talk about that.
Okay, this is Force.
Yeah, CP blocked 3 attacks so far.
All right, and then 5s.
And this is
And no flux tokens.
all that's left is now the squiggles one, right?
The boss, yeah.
Horse. Good.
Okay. The boss.
The boss. I'm just gonna start measuring my 6 for the.
6 attacks. On force. 4 get through.
Continue.
Anti 4 up. 2 get through.
My chicken's out. Thank God. All right, we got 2. Mm-hmm. This is the 2 damage.
This one is 2 damage, yep.
2 damage goes through. What's left?
The 3 damage attacks, 3 attacks with the dev wounds.
All right, well, I'm gonna do 1 of these.
Okay.
All right, so still takes 2. Down to 9.
Down to 9. So I would need this to go ham. 2 of them hit.
Because you're hitting on force?
Yep.
Well, I guess 2s.
And that's 1 wound, no dev.
Block it.
Okay. All right. Then do your explodey bits.
Okay, so it's going to be my pinks and your squig hogs.
Right.
D6 each. So D6 into the pinks.
6.
5.
Not
Yes,
bad,
yeah.
not bad.
No,
I'll take that.
we're just popping.
I'll take that. Now here's the 6.
Here's the
six.
That's still 5.
Still 5.
I mean,
not bad. Not bad.
I'm a fair and equitable person here.
All right. And then beast bosses. These guys have
Well, you're going to take it on
5 up involves
the
for the
general
squig
base.
hogs. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's still aces 1.
Yeah. Still
So
get.
you can either kill the purple one or one of the. So we're going to go ahead and just ace those 5.
You know, Treachery put some landmine in play and also says he's ready for another game.
Let's get it. Let's get it. We're just waiting on your schedule to open up, buddy.
Speaking of schedules, you got the Grots.
Yes, I do.
-1 to hit.
-1 to hit. So they're going to be hitting on 5s. I think it's just 1 attack apiece.
They hit on 4's base in melee?
I think so. Yeah.
I don't know. I just know that they kind of suck cheeks. So
Well, hitting on 4s in an orc book does suck.
yes, that's why I was surprised that it's only 4's.
Let's find out together. Oh, they do hit on 5s.
Yeah,
That
so
is
they're hitting
up
on
to
6s. But the run herd's
Very
going to hit
nice.
on 4's.
So it might not have been worthy of charging. It might not have been.
I'm not going to kill you back. It's just going to be funny because my weakest unit and your weakest unit are just going to start smacking.
All right, so yeah, 1 attack. We've got, that is a full squad -1, right?
So
Because
it's
we lost 1,
not a
so
full squad.
9.
Nothing hit.
Cool, cool, cool.
And then the run herd.
And then the runt herd, 3 attacks. Hitting on 3s.
4's. Doesn't
2
matter.
get through.
Okay.
Strength 5.
Then 1.
1 AP dash.
Okay. We'll just go ahead and go for one of the blues. We're good.
Perfect.
All right, so my attacks.
Yeah, your attacks, sir. If you don't mind getting that big scary chicken out of my face, though, that would be incredible.
Yeah, he done did it. And you pulled one of your schmogs, right?
Yep.
Squig hogs?
Yep.
Schmogs?
Pulled the knob on Smasher.
Oh, dear, smash boy. Well, I mean, it was a pretty spicy explosion, though.
It was.
There was 10,
It was.
There was 10 wounds out. That's more than he's done in a while. So we'll go ahead and just do these quick attacks real quick.
And I mean, the game it actually turned out to be a bit closer than I thought it was going to be. to be honest.
I haven't even looked at the points yet, but I feel like this is still pretty.
How many points for assassination and?
But he doesn't have assassinate. Or did you go? You
I did
fix on both?
assassinate,
So it's
yeah.
5 for assassinate, I believe, on fixed, or is it 4?
Got me, dude. I don't play this game.
Same. It's 4 on fixed. So he gets 4,
4 and 4 so far, right?
and then bring it down is 4. So that's 8 from that chicken.
So at this point, it's a 2-point game.
Yeah. Oh, I meant more from the terms of like table presence, though.
Yeah. No, I mean, well,
Because
I'm
think
going to
you're
run
away with it.
Yeah, no,
100%.
you're done. Like, this game's over.
But had that gargantuan squigget had 2 opportunities to really shine. Had it picked up
Had he
this
not-
guy, where's he at? Had he picked up the second one of those guys on that go, we have a fight now. You know what I
Had
mean?
you not exploded and taken half the table with you, you would be even the worse
Dude,
place.
I only, on the explosion, I lost a unit.
I lost my soul grinder.
You lost a 6-wound soul grinder, right?
That's more than I need. I only need 5 of those wounds.
You don't even.
I
need
could have been.
that.
I could have been.
You don't even need that. But no, had he picked up that soul grinder earlier, it would have put me in a situation to like really be pushing you,
Yeah,
and
get
testing
fluxed.
you.
Yeah.
All right, what do you got? What do you got?
All right,
Let's
Yonder.
get to it.
3 attacks out of the dude, my character, the Flux Master.
No
No hits. Because he hits on 4s, and then we'll do the pink and the 3 blues. 1 hits, no wound, and then the brimstone on a 5, nothing. All right, so that unit's done. So now over to me on the chicken. This is melee chicken. Now, does the...
Oh, your chicken does get to fight because we are consolidating in on my fight phase.
Okay, well, we'll go to the blue chicken, so it's just because I already backed out.
Yeah, no problem.
What's your...
Okay, and we can't reach a consolidation on the other side of the other guy, so he's
Yeah, he's
safe.
big chilling. So with Neverblade, I'm going to be on strength 8.
Okay,
The AP doesn't matter, or it does matter now because you're out of your Waaagh.
right.
So
4 up, save normal.
4 up, save normal. So AP is going to matter, extra attacks is going to matter. So I'm going to go ahead and spend one of my fluxes here.
Okay.
That's going to go over to you. So, to give him the full kit of the extra strength, AP, and attack.
Right.
So we're going to get 6 attacks out of the Staff of Tzeentch, and then we'll do the Baleful Sword. So 6 attacks here on 2s because of my upgrade, and then on 3s. And 1.
I told you.
AP 2.
Told you it's gonna be March. On AP2.
Yeah.
All right, we're
It's
gonna
flat
take
3.
it. Flat 3.
And you're out of.
And we no longer have a
purple
knob on smashes, so we just need to see a 5 here.
points. There you go. All right, and then the attacks out of the Baleful Sword on 2s. 1 miss is standard for me. And 1 more.
That's substandard.
1 more minus 3.
Okay.
3 damage.
And let me just double check. I don't think squiggles have a baked-in invul. It said 3 damage.
Yep. So
Alright.
that 1 will die.
Yeah.
All right, and then old Kairos Fate Weaver. 5 attacks. All right, on 3s into the dude bros in front of him. And then on 2s, 4 that are going to cut. So you're just going to lose 4 dudes.
Gretchen.
Yeah. 4 Gretch.
That's from the chicken.
Yeah, big chicken. Big boy. Big boy. You know what? I wonder. His Lord of Deceit might have made you spend an extra CP there, but it's okay. It doesn't really matter because the game's basically in this phase that it's in.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it.
That's it. So that can take us right over to your turn.
Top of 4 now?
Mm-hmm. You want to battle shock these guys here?
I do. So I don't have the banner anymore, so we're going to be on a 6 up. I am up to 2 CP here. So let me see what my secondaries are.
Okay.
Because they're not, because I only lost 5 and there's a unit of 11. All right, so recover assets, engage on all fronts. Okay. I mean,
Okay.
cool.
You can get a
Oh, what-
mini engage.
Yeah, it's a
At the
mini,
very least.
for sure. And what's your you said you have a fallback and chase thing?
Not a chase. It's a movement, right? But it's a normal move, so I can't end in combat with
And
it.
how many CP is it?
1 CP.
Okay. So if you use it now, you're going to be within 12 of Kairos. That's both of your CP.
Right. and I'm not going to use it now.
Okay.
Basically, I need the 1 CP. Well, you're going to pick these guys up. So, I mean,
Basically, what I'm looking at here is
we're probably a handshake at the end of the turn. I want you to play out the turn because I think that you can probably table me for the most part. Right.
yeah, I'm basically going to use the ghost shooting on him to where I can shoot that full unit as if they're not in engagement range,
Right.
and then see if I don't just like throw this chicken over the wall. Fall back with him.
You obviously want to come do something about these guys. So I tagged you there to make sure that this guy had to come do something about it. They'll go into reserves if you don't kill them.
Yeah,
right?
I might move 12 this way, charge them, and just end up on that side of the
Does
wall.
he fall back in charge? Oh, this guy. Yeah.
Because he moves 12.
Perfect. He just
Alright,
can't
so-
go over those monster vehicle, but you should have room to fit, right?
Oh, he flies, so he can move over.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. So they pass theirs. I get D3 pinks back.
I love the sound of
For
that.
Yeah, this is where that unit is strong, is when you're like, okay, I take battle shocks off of how many pinks I have, because it's my starting strength.
Right.
But also, I'm just going to spawn models. But I haven't been able to do that yet.
Tzeentch is pretty cool.
I legitimately think that, albeit we had kind of a skewy list, the damage output you had has forced me to use the flux tokens very aggressively. And I think that's a good showing of, like, had I not used those flux tokens, I would have been in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Granted,
you rolled
also
a lot of raw 4-ups in general before the flux happened. The flux was just like
You've also,
icing on the cake,
yeah,
by and large.
you did benefit a little bit there too, but.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure.
But yeah,
For sure.
I legitimately think that, like, as fun and quirky as it is, like, it is kind of nutty.
Yeah. This
know
build
if
that
I
I'm running
And then you
too
get, what,
is
8
very
primary?
few activations, right? So it also
yes.
looks like a lot because you're dumping all of the flux tokens into few activations, where if this was a more similar or more common orc build where you've got 15 or better, unique units, you'd have to kind of sparse them out.
All right, so we're gonna have to do some weird movement here. So this is the back of his base. Oh. And then we're gonna have to charge this way, basically. Because I can't end here, because then I'm gonna be on top of your direction.
And then you couldn't have gone this way
Because I have to go up and
and
over.
down. Yeah,
Because
that's
10th edition.
That's pretty stupid. Now you could have gone up. To here.
I could have just done my uppy downy.
You
Like, I
could
have an
gone,
uppy downy strat.
You could have gone up to here though, right?
It wouldn't be on the other side.
Or even up to here, right?
Then I have to charge down, and it's still a diagonal, and like I could
Yeah,
still fail
fair.
it. Whereas, like, legitimately, Tzeentch is the only detachment of the mono factions that could have done that still has the uppy downy
Right.
strat. So like I should have done that. Honestly, I just wasn't thinking about it because we're just to the point where it doesn't really matter. But we're gonna try and box them anyway. Box them. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're not gonna worry about recover assets because it requires me to do actions, and I don't have assets to do actions at this point. So we're going to do engage on all fronts and hope to get a small one. Otherwise, we're just going to basically continue to score primary on you for this game, right?
I mean, I think that, like, again, we have to see what assets come up. I don't think I'm going to have much left on the table after this, unless you roll like an absolute potato.
Yeah. So I'm spending the 1 CP for Fickle Fire to make this guy invisible so I can shoot this unit.
Cool.
Which allows me to use my blast and other things, which is important for him. Well, it's not blast, but yeah. This whole grinders for blast. But this guy. So we're going to shoot into his own combat.
Yeah.
I'm going to ruin you on 3s. I'm going to go for sustained. I'm not bracketed. All right, so hitting on 2s, looking for 3s.
Okay.
Sorry, 2s looking for 6s. So I do get 1 D3 extra shots for 3. So I'm going to put
Excellent.
2 extra dice from the one that I already rolled. So everything hit, and that was a really high roll to begin with.
Yeah, that's good.
And then on 3s, because strength not. It comes back around a little bit here, but that's fine. So you got 6, I believe, AP2. AP2.
On the hogs.
On the hogs.
Okay. Damage is D3 each?
Yes.
Okay. We shouldn't have to...
Sorry, I should also be getting 2 flux tokens because of my unit rolls.
We do have to slow roll it because I do have an invul on the beast boss and I don't have an invul on the
Yeah, no,
other
for sure.
guys.
Send it.
So
Six.
the first 4 of them, because you have how many total?
6.
6. First 4 of them, they're all going to take it.
All right. So,
So give me one damage roll first.
these are 3 a pop, right? Besides Philippines. So first one is 2.
Okay. All right.
Second
I'll
one
take them both.
is 3.
All right, and then we're just going to kill him.
Okay. Out of the 4 you've already rolled, 2 more. takes 1, and then the last one out of the 4 is another 2. So I still have 2 left, and you owe me 2 Feeling Pains. Takes 1.
Okay. One more, so he's got 1 remaining.
All right, so then you've got 2 more rolls here.
That's down to 1. All right, take them both.
All right, this guy is going to take 3.
That's the wounded guy, so I may as well pull him. The dice agree.
And then 3 wounds, 3.
I like how you summoned that one in there, but I'll take the 1.
Yeah, no, I know how Tzeentch works. You got to speak into existence.
Can I use these for saves? I can. I'm not gonna, because it's a 6-up save.
I killed 1, 2.
2.
Engagement range, I did take
2.
no.
Yeah, here's the other one.
Okay, so I didn't take any mortal wounds there. This chicken's going to do the same thing.
Okay.
We do have the full suite of guns on him. All right, so we're also going to do sustain on him as well.
Okay.
2s. 1, 2, 3. D3 sustained. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And I'm not getting cover from either one of those shots either, so that's good.
7, and I already put 3 in there, so that's another 4 into the hand here. So 7 extra shots on the sustain is pretty sick.
Pretty good.
And 3s. This is usually where I make it back, though. All right,
You
so
did all right.
4, 8, 10, 11, minus 2.
Okay, so the first ones, we're going to save 1.
Right,
Take
so-
the other one, that's probably going to kill homie.
That's 2 wounds. Yep, kills. So that's 2 out of the swath.
And how many was it total?
11, so we got 9 left.
All right. Fails. Give me some damage.
3.
All right, he's got 1 remaining.
So 2 more. 8. So that was my 8th one.
Save.
It was a 2 damage. You owe me 1 more dice.
That was a save.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
you owe me Feeling No Pains.
No, I'm doing saves right now. Yeah, because I have to do saves. I just did the Feel No Pains.
Okay. I think you skipped 1. I think I gave you another one. But go ahead.
Okay, well, then let's just put a dice back, because I know that I just saved that one. So
Yeah.
it was 9, 8.
So I rolled damage
7.
for something, and it was another 2.
Good, I think you rolled damage ahead of time then.
Yeah, that's what it was. Okay.
Okay.
So
So-
I've got 7 left.
7 left.
So you owe me saves.
Yeah, I just saved 1. Okay, so
2. 1 damage.
okay,
6 left.
6 left. 5 left.
There you go. My grasp. 1.
Okay,
All right.
Now we're
and
on to the
then
boss.
4 left.
5s.
How many wounds does he have? It's like 8
Hold
or
on,
something
hold on.
crazy.
Flux tokens.
Yeah, I'll take those back. Yep, just stack up my.
I think he's 8. I think he's 8. You've got 4 to get through, and then I've got 5 up Feel No Pains.
So that's 8. So I'm going to spend 2 tokens here, since you can't do anything about them right now. To reroll these 1 damages.
And 8 is correct.
So, that's 12.
Sounds right.
Tzeentch!
That sounds right.
In the name of Tzeentch, I base with you.
5s.
Oh, he did.
He did.
Yeah, you saved 2.
He did.
Took
no.
10.
Hold on a second, though. 1, 2, dead. What if we... That's still dead? Let's stick on this.
He gone.
Nice work,
Oh,
brother.
he did. Yeah, so now I'm just going to go into
Now it's that charge phase.
But I do owe you some. Do I take any mortal wounds? I do not.
You do not.
And then his header just does. He does not. Cool. So yeah, that Fickle Fire is actually, that's a huge strat.
So let's see about this charge. If you make the charge, we're just going to pick up the bodies, because this is the one we're looking for right here. If not, then I'll go ahead and reconnoiter some stuff around for my turn and let you finish it.
That's what I just rolled.
Okay.
I think I still make the charge, but I'm not going to get, because I'm outside of 5. No, we're not. That's it. You got it. So I'm going to pitch both of these. Actually, I'll hold on to engaging for all fronts.
Okay, at the end of my turn, uppy downy here, down to 1 CP.
I'm actually going to hold on to both because in my next round I'm
Yeah.
just going to max score them because I'll just pick 2 birds up.
So I dare say we're at a point where we could discuss this.
Oh, for sure. You know, the game's over. 100%.
A lot of fun. Definitely a lot of fun. Big units, small number of assets. That means we have to convert big or we're going to lose big.
And conversions don't mean jack shit when there's Tzeentches on the table.
Dude,
Statistics mean nothing.
100%. This is out of control. Is it the strongest thing ever? No.
Because it's not a miracle dice.
Is it the most annoying thing ever? No.
No.
It's a mix of fun and annoying, right? The annoying
it's the joke that
kind
you're like,
of makes it fun. Now, if it was like day 3, game 7, down to the wire, and some dude busts through,
and I have
like,
1, 2, 3, 4,
just-
5, 6, 7 fate. I'm just like,
right. I can understand how that could tilt somebody,
Yeah.
But reality of it is, like, again, I don't think the detachment is crazy strong. I think it's crazy unreliable, right? The flux tokens allow you.
It's just a reroll.
Right.
It's not a guaranteed save. It's not anything. It's
But that reroll can still come up with a 1. So
it's
like,
50-50 shot.
I'm excited to see what some of the other builds with this detachment are. Although I will say that the type of shooting that these chickens brought forth, and the OC value on them, right? The shooting, even the melee is not bad, right? I mean, there's a lot of things.
The
that are gonna
shooting
give these
really
problems.
popped off this time.
Yeah.
Like I've had them in several games where the shooting just bounces, but this time they actually just went kind of nuts.
Well, we have to talk about that first kill, right? And before we do, let's roll that winner screen. Let's give Rob his flowers.
Winner, Buckstreak boys. I'm never doing that again.
Nope.
Very nice.
But yeah, that first turn, that first gargantuan squiggoth, it did take your whole army to bring
It
it
took
down.
2,000 points of shooting.
Right, but it was like 5s to wound on almost everything, right? And I got pretty lucky, pretty fortunate with those saves. Some of those saves,
You
of
aced
course,
some wicked saves.
helped out with the flux
Yeah,
tokens
yeah.
too. Some of those flux tokens helped keep me in it as well.
Because it's not just my mechanic, it's
Right.
our mechanic, which is, I think, the funnest part of it.
Right. Yeah, that is pretty cool that like you're doing a thing and it kind of forces me to have to do a thing. Like there's multiple times that I'm just like, I'm gonna use it because it's here.
Yeah, it's free.
I'm not saving it or
And
banking
if
it.
you hold it, it benefits me.
Right.
Right? So it's like, you using it.
Although there is an argument to be made, right? That if a person just says, you know what, I'm going to give you your free rerolls, I'm just never going to use flux tokens.
Until
right?
the last turn, and I have like 12 just to use. Me like,
Because you get 1 at the start of every turn, and then 1 additional.
if I have the enhancement, but yeah. So I
Right.
basically get 2 a turn after the first turn.
But that could also be a person that's playing cagey, like, their turn 4, they could very well have 12 or 15 tokens themselves as well.
100%.
right?
Like it's a gambling game.
You get into a point where, like, the game round 5, like, there is not a single dice roll that doesn't get re-rolled because there's just
And all of a sudden you have a
tokens to spend.
Doomsday arc that gets 12 free rerolls, and you're just like,
So obviously, what I would change to make my list more competitive was
Just take out
2
1,000
less
points.
gargantuan squiggoths and an entire different detachment. But that's not what I was here for with that this evening. I am curious, though, with this being a new detachment here for you, the Scintillating Legion.
I can't even spell that word, but yeah.
How would you make this into an all-comers competitive build? What changes might you make?
Honestly, I wouldn't change much because the reliability, let me phrase that, the ability to affect the board state with the chicken shooting, which is the best in the Demon Codex, flat
Right.
out. Because I can choose lethal, I can choose sustain, I can choose ignore cover. Granted, I didn't want ignore cover on any of these ones because it was either your info or
Orks.
bust, right?
Yeah, it's Orks. Yeah,
now,
if you're-
against Space Marines, against Custodians, I might push that button.
Right.
I would absolutely take I would take Blue out and put that on a Demon Prince, because him with I can make him strength 13 in melee, and just it's like 10 attacks with minus 4 AP. Like it's a wicked number. I'll punch you. I own you. Yeah, I think of Demon Prince there, and that changes the points a little bit because those are like how many points are these things? They're 270 points, so 260 points without the enhancement
Oh, for the chicken.
for the chicken.
Okay.
So it'd be 190
That's fair.
points, I believe, for the Demon Prince, or 180 points for the Demon Prince on wings, so 190 with the enhancement. And that's another, 90-something points. I can get some Screamers from some extra scoring units
Maybe
or
some
whatever.
flamers or something.
Or just 2 units of Nurglings because they don't get any benefits, but also that they could just go score me behind enemy lines or something like that.
Right.
Like that would probably be my one change. Outside of that, this would be as close as I could get to an all-comers list.
I mean, Nurglings could have been a problem for me out in the middle of the field trying to push those gargantuan squiggoth out to get into
Well, they wouldn't be
into a
affected
position.
by it, but like Like the Squig Hogs would have been.
putting them at the distance of my move. I mean, that Gargantuan Squig is
just
only
body
moves
blocking
10,
them, yeah.
Right,
that
after a
would've been-
pivot, you're 8. And if I have to stop an inch short of you, well, now I'm looking at like, okay, a 6-inch move with a Gargantuan Squig. If it's going to be turn 4 before I
you
get to bring you to
deploy it,
bear,
yeah.
right? So just having that ability to impact the no man's land is pretty powerful.
Yeah, that would be the one change, and I think that's going to be a pretty common. The Demon Prince with the Neverblade is probably a staple.
Well, we do have another Scintillating Legion that we did schedule out. So we are going to see this again in a more competitive capacity in the next coming weeks. Definitely want to make sure that all of you guys are there for that, for sure.
Yeah.
Do you remember who you're playing for that one?
No.
Well, I'm going to warn them, whoever it is. I'm going to warn
Beware
them.
the dice!
Just be ready to re-roll. Re-roll everything.
Rerolls your rerolls.
So did we happen to get a vibe cooked up this evening?
Fits the holiday.
Nice.
Santa.
Nice.
Oh, oh, oh. So how many dice has Jacob had, and why is it all of them?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
And him losing had 2 more floor dice than you.
That's it? He
But there's
threw
also
like 82.
40 dice out there floating around.
He,
too.
he dropped
I
like
can do the
18
die,
dice.
You know,
Are there
it's even.
unbroken landmines out there?
Yes.
Well, then I guess we're just gonna have to
It's a
duet
duet.
this, man.
It's
We're
a duet.
just
There's
gonna
only
have
one
to duet
Santa,
it.
so you have to be Mrs.
You'll be my
Claus.
ho ho ho.
I mean,
You can be Mrs. Claus.
it's definitely a duet time. You guys ready for this?
Let's go ahead and get prepared for that. Guys, again, thank you so much for not only tuning into the stream, but tuning in on Christmas night. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as we did.
It was a great time.
I absolutely,
This
again,
is one of my favorite games I've had, honestly, probably this year.
I'm right here with you, man. So I'm glad to share that with you for sure. And of course, with all of you guys at home. If you like what we're doing, make sure you do hit the like button right here on the videos. Keep those comments coming to the videos on demand. We've had a great amount of fun with that. And it actually really helps the algorithm. It's a great way to help support us without coming out of pocket at all.
Yeah.
Speaking of that type of support as well, man, Gob Squad, you've made this year absolutely incredible. Tonight was a clear showing of exactly what we're talking about with your generosity. We thank you so much and definitely hope that you're able to get the value out of this that you put into this. And, you know, of course, let us know about the things that you might like to see, whether they're matchups, whether they're game types, whatever it might be. We're here for you guys as well. So let us know how we can improve this experience for you. And of course, a big shout out to Luke coming on in here Christmas night, producing for us as well. It's great to have Luke joining the stream
Funky Luke.
a little bit more regularly.
You are
Appreciate
the
it.
chosen one. What?
It's been a fun time. Those flex dice just made this night so much
It was
better.
a giggle fest for sure. Well, let's go ahead and roll these credits, guys. We'll be going to be back here again on Saturday. We hope to see you there.
Come on, Santa, take the
Ho,
hobnobs.
ho, ho, gobbles.
There he is. What?
Oh, Moonlit and I, naughty. Jason Langer, naughty.
My chocolates. Love it. He's a good boy. He's a
Naughty,
good boy. He's
naughty.
Oh.
Johnny said, naughty.
Bourbon chicken. I love him.
Dean P. He left his biomass out for us
Hub-
by the hearth.
Hobgob Rob. That's a good boy.
Evil Knievel, good.
Good. How about Hingy and Mirage?
Almost fun. Kushional.
Bonesaw is ready.
That's naughty. That is naughty.
Did your boyfriend make
Silver
that?
Fox, naughty.
Hive Mind Minis. Don't trust them. Tyranids are all naughty.
Tox Trio.
Dat Frodo.
That Frodo.
That's a good boy, though.
That's
a good boy, though.
Disgustingly resilient podcast.
Gotta love him.
They don't have the flux.
No,
No, they don't.
They don't flux around.
Labradoodle.
Scuzzy.
Guys, thank you again. We hope to see you again on Saturday. Until next time, catchphrase.